Your boy Maserati, man, aka 50 States.
Bow!
Yeah. Nowadays, you gotta watch out who you be around. Your best friend will set you up, man, these niggas clowns. Nowadays, you gotta watch out who you be around. Your best friend will set you up, man, these niggas clowns. Bitch made a deal with the Commonwealth. It didn't even really care about her fucking health. How you snitched on a fucking plug, man? And all I did was show love, you was a dub, man. Expensive cars, expensive jewelry, man, I had you lit. While you was on back page trying to get a trick. Before I came down this bitch, you was fucking crying. Talking about you lost your job and about to lose your car. Then had the nerves to get mad up in that hotel. Cause I fell asleep in that other bitch pussy, oh well. 6'9", Billy Otto, y'all gon' get them shells. I sold my soul to the devil, I'm gon' burn in hell. Nowadays you gotta watch out who you be around. Your best friend is
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.
What up, world? This is Grammy music producer Ryan Ghost Bowser rocking it out with First Fam West Radio and your man's Mr. Illustrator. And on the ones and twos, we got Crazy D. Spin that, man.
Keep the tools in the box, haters wanna stop it. Mind blown like cocaine. I'm a fly human being, money is the reason. No, it ain't about those games. Keep the tools in the box, the haters wanna stop it. Mind blown like cocaine. Pure white, Peruvian, take flight, ride the wind, long nights, getting it in. Is this the life of a hooligan? Ninjas on the street, they trying to avoid the chalk. Talk it out, maybe after let the heat spark. Gunshots, bury victims in the dirt quick. Circle of death, calling it the work shift. Mind blown, mind gone. Just took a life he don't care about his own. But this is what the youth taught, turned up. Mommy offered those pills, plus she coked up. Out to celebrate, told it's the last days. Race and chase away the pain, love is lame. Ain't no shame, she peeling off her lace and things.
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.
Yeah. We in this motherfucker, man. Bone, shooter, fast. Gang in this bitch. Love.
Fresh up out the body, it's a situation. Mask on, cause them cameras can't see niggas' faces. Closed mouths, cause them feds pick up niggas' cases. Put in work, extra points for participation. Niggas hating, diamonds change, they look real amazing. Bitches waiting, condom off, she can really taste it. You niggas basics, we got codes, something like the Masons. Baby said I got the glow, don't look like I'm aging. Back to back foreigns, no passports. Trooped up, got more guns than a task force. Look, ain't got more money than your favorite rapper. Biggs asked me about my bitch, it almost made me slap her. Can't have you round my crips if you ain't no factor. Probably rob you for your shit, I know a gang of snatchers. I fucked your bitch and you the one she named her baby after. Quarterback into these hoes cause I ain't afraid to pass them.
Spit the double back, bitch, we back again. Fresh up off of pass, finna pass again. 200 on my neck, I'm feeling like I'm him. VVS is rose gold, shooter for the win. Yo nigga looking stressed, I cannot be him. You a bum or a boss, how you wanna live? Speaking on that pass, it was by the end. Talking about that bitch, I almost fucked her friend.
Nigga, if you flexin', then you flexin'. Throw your hood up if you a nigga in your section. Nigga, if you flexin', then you flexin'. Throw your hood up if you a nigga in your section.
Nigga, if you flexin', then you flexin'. Throw your hood up if you a nigga in your section, huh? Nigga, if you flexin', then you flexin'. Throw your set up if you a nigga in your section, huh?
She hit me late night, I'm pulling up, I'm with that. She already knowin', I'ma make her climax. Bitch, I'm him, I'm not them, please don't get attached. I'm that nigga that'll bust and then double back. Yo nigga lame and he weak, he love to complain. I'm that nigga that get money, you doing the same. Got me flexing in this bitch, feel like Rick James. 1942, we just made a toast. My nigga shooter in this bitch, he doing the most. Got a call from this bitch, she from East Coast. Taylor Port got me drunk, I'm finna get ghost. Best believe I'm in my mirrors and my windows. Nigga, if you flexin', then you flexin'. Throw your hood up if you a nigga in your section. Nigga, if you flexin', then you flexin'. Throw your hood up if you a nigga in your section.
Huh? Nigga, if you flexin', then you flexin'. Throw your hood up if you a nigga in your section, huh? Nigga, if you flexin', then you flexin'. Throw your set up if you a nigga in your section, huh?
Gotti, Bone, we out this motherfucking nigga. What the fuck going on, nigga?
Hey, real
niggas in they section.
What the fuck going on? Niggas on
You feel like one of them ball playing niggas, you know? Bird, Magic or something. Yeah, you know when they got dough, a nigga can leave the league. But if I leave, the fans still gon' love me, man.
I get all this love, feel like a money match. These niggas that be hating on some other shit. When I go, I want a documentary. The realest niggas going down in history. I get all this love, feel like a money match. I get all this love, feel like a money match. When I go, I want a documentary. The realest niggas going down in history. I get all this love, feel like a money match. These niggas that be hating on some sucker shit. When I go, I want a documentary. So if you ain't talking official shit, don't mention me. I'm never gonna change, switching lanes while sipping lean. Going hard, free my dogs out the penitentiary. My brother said I can't let these fuck niggas get to me. And if they don't remember shit, they gon' remember me. I get all this love, feel like a money match. These niggas that be hating on some other shit. When I go, I want a documentary. The realest niggas going down in history. I get all this love, feel like a money match. I get all this love, feel like a money match. When I go, I want a documentary. The realest niggas going down in history. If you want it raw, then I'm the one you ask for. Me and Jerry getting bricks off the backboard. Niggas foul, what you think we got them texts for? If you ain't buying what you coming around the set for, let me just be honest, I'm all about making a dollar. So if you ain't copping 5 bricks or better shit, I ain't got it. And excuse me for being modest, but I just spent like 5 on this designer. I get all this love, feel like a money match. These niggas that be hating on some other shit. When I go, I want a documentary. The realest niggas going down in history. I get all this love, feel like a money match. I get all this love, feel like a money match. When I go, I want a documentary. The realest niggas going down in history.
Yeah.
I just stay on and stay out the way. I just got some pound and I got some yay. Real niggas around, you look out of place. Quarter brick right now and that's just on the face. Sell it all right now, that all be gone today. Good customer service, we don't make them wait. We constantly serving, picking him play. We constantly serving, picking him play. Hey, man, I just stay down and stay out the way. I just got some pounds and I got some yay. Hey, real niggas around, you look out of place. Get a quarter bit right now and that just on the face. Hey, sell it all right now, it all be gone today. Hey, good customer service, we don't make them wait. Hey, we constantly serving, picking him play. Hey, we constantly serving, picking him play. I come from the bottom, I say with a drink. Got a switch to Lemon Carter, he just wanna bang. Hey, I just want the paper, I don't wanna hang. Hey, that boy that met the world, now he's up to pain. Hey, I just met your girl, she left with a stranger. Hey, soon we shot it up, she knew I was gangster. Hey, I don't take no threats or no ultimatums. Hey, if you talking chop, you talking my language. Cop sip, hit half liter of the road. Big earner, but I used to be an underdog. Don't keep 100, that's why I don't fuck with y'all. You can come, try to strike, you gon' get a gutter ball. Losing all my fucking life, I can't take another loss. Grinding all winter, and I don't take the summer off. Footin' that's to make a half brick, do a somersault. He's special, he just fuck around and run 100 up, add it up. I'm a real nigga, just to sum it up. You can't be with me, little homie, you ain't done enough. Hey, Joey, can you throw me something? No, not at all. But if you cop, I might take 100 off. Sold his ass headbang against some Tylenol. You get pulled when you leave here, and I am not involved. Put the bands around my neck to make it freeze up. If my grandma was was here to see me, she say Jesus. She was busy see me with that money and she freed up. Miss me with that little boy Larry shit, I ain't no peon. Love on the way, damn it took him an eon. For a phone the price, I need something we can agree on. Put a brick in the crib, crossface, fuck it up. Try to cook it, nigga, that's the old base. You push it always, hitting plays are always giving out quarters like motherfucking arcade. Listen to your pockets, nigga, fuck what your heart say. Yeah, I keep that fire on my fucking dark days. Me and my pistol will never part ways. Me and my pistol will never part ways. I just stay down and stay out the way. I just got some pounds and I got some yay. Real niggas around, you look out of place. Quarter brick right now and that's just on the face. Sell it all right now, it all be gone today. Good customer service, we don't make them wait. We constantly serving, big and him play. We constantly serving, big and him play.
Hey, what up, what up, what up? This is your boy Ill back at it like a crack at it. You know what to do. Hope everybody in good spirits. Got my fellas in the building with me. Brothers in the building was good. Shit, let's get to this. What up? Y'all hear me loud and clear? Y'all Yeah. Man, we got Brother Push. Got your boy Trey Dollars. Hey, we got some shit to react to. Hope that everybody in good spirits, but we're gonna get to this shit right here. Tales of a Rat Part 2. Hold on, y'all. Play this right here.
You guys are flying. You're going over 100 miles an hour down the metro.
Can I please get a warning? Please. But if I was a cop and a person told me, I'll be like, I might have slapped him like, and I want to give you.
I don't want to slap
so bad. But you told me that your license, you just got your license back. I ain't gonna get your license.
I've seen one too many bodies.
I promise I won't do it again.
I've seen one too many bodies, man. You know how many of those
Young Thug has been making terrible decisions right now, not only breaking his probation and his lyrics, but also exposing a woman police officer. Due to this, the feds are revoking his probation.
What Young Thug did to have and this is how you know this 4 p.m. is real. Young Thug posted the woman. This is Marissa Vivierdo. He said, biggest liar in the DA office. He posted her, okay? And then he also reposted, all my homies hate Vivierdo. Now, this is someone who is a officer of the law. This is someone who is a government official. When you do that and you're under probation, the government is gonna be like, oh, you sending a smoke signal that people should hurt this woman? That's why they're doing a motion to revoke his shit. Why did he do this? Because she's testifying in the OMF case and she's basically saying, yo, OMF and 4PF, Lil Baby and them, they're beefing and is dying and indictment's gonna come down.
Due to this, the news wrote, the state of Georgia has filed a motion to revoke Young Thug's probation and send him back to jail. As on top of it, they're gonna be using his recent lyrics against him, where Young Thug raps in his song Money on Money, these guys telling for nothing, and I gotta be the one calling them friends, where he would diss Gunna for snitching out of the YSL Rico trial and then speak about it in an interview.
I just like to help people, you know.
One of those artists was Gunna. You guys did a ton of songs together.
Yeah.
Very successful on your label.
Yeah.
He was arrested about the same time as you. I think a lot of people wonder what that relationship is like now.
Yeah. I know everybody wondering that.
What's it like?
That nigga got on that fence mask. Oh, shit. That's crazy. Hey, so, this is what shows Young Thug cries being arrested for probation violation. I've been hearing, you know, they threatened to take him back to jail. So I don't know how true that is, man. But we just play the content, man. Y'all, you know. I don't know. What y'all think, man?
I don't know.
It also didn't help that Young Thug just tweeted, if you are a rapper and you're a rat, you just gotta go gospel, twin. This went viral online because of one person's reply. They tweeted, you are literally not even legally allowed to rap about gangster stuff anymore, bro. You go do gospel. This gathered 100,000 likes and 3 million views, but unfortunately with how viral it went, it got the police attention, which is then when the news wrote, Young Thug's legal trouble continues to bother him. Atlanta police target him well after being released from jail. One fan's reaction to those lyrics read, I'm sorry, but there's no way Young Thug stays out of jail while also being a rapper. The lyrics you need to use to keep fans engaged on songs breaks his probation every single time. Academics already predicted this all happening over 7 months ago. When it was announced, Academics speaks on Young Thug getting released, but he says the stipulations are a setup for the court to put Young Thug back into jail, explaining how it's all a setup for Thug to eventually fail his 15 years of probation, then be sentenced to 20 years in prison without a trial.
I know some of his fans think he beat the case. He definitely didn't beat the case. Beat the case means you got no stipulations. The Young Thug thing is a win, but it's also a huge setup. If you gonna tell me that they're gonna monitor him on a probationary basis for 15 years, can't be in Atlanta, can't communicate with co-defendants or members, he can't rap about, he can't promote any music that has to do with what they believe is activity. Well, he's always gonna talk about him and is doing his thing. They might consider that activity. He might be like, yo, man, it's like, yo, we going to the park getting lit. We going to the club getting lit. They might be like, oh no, you talking about again. So, we celebrating right now because I think we could all see, if you follow that trial at all, whether you're a fan of Thug or not, you can see the pain, you can see this was going through it. Like, he gained a lot of weight. Everybody knows Thug was not that weight, so we happy he got out, but we definitely got to be very cognizant of how it's going to play out.
But this is then when the Fed's real plan on what they're going to do about Young Thug was leaked. As it was announced, WACK 100 says he has 2 hours of footage of Gunna telling on Young Thug in an interrogation room, making many believe the Feds are going to be getting ready for another YSL case.
Hey Gunna, listen. I'm putting it together. I'm gonna give you some time. I don't know, 24 hours, 12 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 1 hour. I don't know. I'm gonna give you some time though, Gunna. For you to go ahead on and come.
This nigga's the goofiest motherfucker on the internet. Straight like that. This nigga the goofiest nigga on the internet, y'all. WACC'KIESHA. Got female tendencies all in niggas' business and shit. Keep niggas' pubic hairs all in his throat.
Confess to the world about all the telling you did. You know that interrogation? Yeah, guess who got it? 2 hours? Boy, you was in there talking more than Hurricane Katrina. The only thing he did wrong was let him record him. You know what I'm talking about.
As the fans investigated through the Fed files and they found all of the unused evidence against Young Thug, plus all of the new probation violation evidence was in an updated file, meaning they're getting ready to use it, and I'm about to share it with you right now. They have on record, in quote, Young Thug was released for 1 week. He then tweeted, Wham, let's drop one on these rats, with the name Wham referring to Lil Baby, as Young Thug dissed Gunna 1 week into being released. Lil Baby responded to Young Thug on Instagram saying, we should. The following day later, Thug tweeted, Gunna, stop acting like we're friends on the internet, I don't know you. This got the attention of Gunna and his brother, where Gunna's brother replied, trust and believe the feeling is mutual. Later on that night, Young Thug linked up with T.I., posting on an Instagram story where Thug clearly says that he is home and that he did it the right way, sneak dissing Gunna once again.
Hey man, what you gotta tell these people? Man. Back, Jack. You feel me? You did. Hey man, ain't no cap in it. No cap in my right. You feel what I'm saying? The right way. It's time. The right way, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Right way. Yeah, that way. Yeah. And go tell that.
This isn't just a wallet, it's a rare find. There's something different about owning something almost nobody else has. That's why when Ridge
letting Gunna know that Thug did it the right way out. T.I. even took Young Thug's side. Fans were spamming Young Thug to stop the trolling and dissing towards Gunna, as it won't legally end well for him, as his probation is very strict. But later on that night, Young Thug didn't care. He would hop in the studio flexing his jewelry, looking happy to be home.
Yeah, that's some pounds, Pete. Go
bag.
In that bag. Go ahead.
But the trolling, it would not end here. Academics would just so happen to get information that Young Thug was making several calls in jail to other rappers, telling them all to avoid Gunna.
The streets are so atrocious. Young Thug told everybody that Gunna was a snitch. I'm telling you this, I don't give a if you believe me. That's what he sent to. Or he sent a message to Dirk, Baby. There's a few other rappers that just won't call their names, just because some of them just told me in privacy. All of them rappers start not fucking with Gunna, speaking out. They're chilling away. Thug got out. Gunna kind of hot. Ain't like you're trying to really like jump and work with Gunna, but
as fans would be quick to point out, who would just randomly leak this to DJ Academics? Fans believe it was Thug wanting the information out in the public, but he legally just couldn't say it himself due to his probation. So with Young Thug doing continuous disses and trolling towards Gunna, Gunna finally responded. He did so throughout his lawyer, where he would say, "I was Gunna's attorney, but I am not speaking on his behalf. This long post is solely to set out the truth. Gunna did not cooperate and did nothing and said nothing to affect Young Thug's case."
And you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes concurrently.
Yes, ma'am.
You were present along with Jeffrey Williams, wherein higher and a firearm were recovered. These items did not belong to you.
Yes, ma'am.
He spent 8 months in jail and he was released in December 2022 after entering an Alford plea. Gunna's plea deal was not and could not be used in Thug's trial. He wasn't even named as a witness. He received a 5-year suspended sentencing with no reporting, no travel restrictions, and no living restrictions. And last of all, no probation. Over the last 2 years, from media reports, he has performed from all around the world, achieved international fame and recognition, and earned millions of dollars. Conversely, Thug went to trial and eventually pled guilty in Nolo after spending 30 months in jail. He received 15 years probation with reporting conditions and is not even allowed to live in Atlanta. Those that have and continue to badmouth Gunna, get over it. This caused a major back and forth between YSL fans and Gunna fans, which is when a tweet went viral reading, "Once you'll learn the effects of Gunna snitching in that YSL trial, then you'll realize why Thug and Baby will never be cool with him again. Go learn," which is when an evidence file was linked to the back and forth. And I'm about to teach you it all right now, as it's very bad. The Atlanta police wrote, "The head of Georgia's PD Council's unit says the office is preparing to defend against a potential Fort PF RICO, with the official paperwork name-dropping Lil Baby's name. But what's even scarier is at the court hearing today, the police even mentioned new evidence. An investigator wrote, "An investigator is on the stand. We are listening to a wiretap call. Someone mentioned Lil Baby had tickets on people's head. This means Lil Baby placed money on people to be dealt with, similar to Lil Durk's M for Hire."
Like, come on, bro, you know what's finna go on. Like, how the hell you can, you know what I'm saying?
They ain't even like that, man. Them got tickets on a lot of these folks, I'm telling you.
We just heard somebody say these folks got tickets on these people. We know what's going on. First of all, who was that said that about the tickets?
Unk, the unidentified male that was being referred to as Unk.
And he's speaking with Mr. Sanders?
Correct.
And what, in your experience, do you know what tickets are?
A price on somebody's head.
What do you mean by, what do you mean on somebody's head? What is that?
Like a bounty.
Okay. To have them arrested?
Or
and who were they referring to in that portion of the call?
They were saying that they...
I just won $60,000 from my car crash from this app.
You guys are flying. You're going over 100 miles an hour down the metro.
Can I please get a warning? Please. But if a person, if I...
Captain Maverick. You feel what I'm saying? Right way. It's time.
YSL have committed crimes concurrently.
Yes, ma'am.
You were present along.
these people, we know what's going on. First of all, who was that said that about the tickets?
The unidentified male that was being.
Now, hey, this just came out. I don't know how recent, but I have heard that, you know, so I'm not sure. This could be, I think this is footage from the old trial, but you know, they've been leaning on cuz they've been trying to get him, you know, they've been trying to put him back up in there. But I don't know. You think they're gonna stick him with that probation violation or what? Or they gonna just leave him alone? It look like they trying to use certain things he do to get at other folks. They talking about a little baby shit and potential prices on niggas' heads and shit. I don't know. It's all crazy.
Referred to as UNC.
And he's speaking with Mr. Sanders.
Correct.
And what, in your experience, do you know what tickets are?
A price on somebody's head.
What do you mean by, what do you mean on somebody's head? What is that?
Like a bounty.
Okay. To have them arrested? And who were they referring to in that portion of the call?
They were saying that they had heard that Dominique Jones had tickets on a lot of people's heads.
Dominique Jones wanted to have people harmed.
Correct.
All right, moving on.
This resulted in rappers quickly reacting. Snoop Dogg even tweeted, "First Young Thug, now Lil Baby, is being played by that Atlanta DA. Y'all rappers be careful out there." As the news wrote, Lil Baby has been taken into county jail for questioning on the passing of Jacody Davis and Lamont Freeman. Police questioned why he closed Fort PF after the crime took place.
Atlanta police are blaming a local rapper's music video for the deaths of two teen-year-olds, and a $50,000 reward is being offered for more information. So far, 7 people have already been arrested.
Between the bullets, it was nothing but bullets, pop, 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 pop.
At least 25 shots fired.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was just a concert. I was waiting for Little Baby to come by my tacos up.
As ultimately, this is a little bit of Lil Baby's fault. It was announced, Lil Baby reveals he ended his record label Fort PF to avoid it being labeled as a street team, as the man closed his street team during a police investigation.
First 4 pockets full had to come to an end. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. When you say of course, I mean, when you say of course?
Because all shit that be going on. And I had to start learning that, like, other people's actions I could be held accountable for.
Right.
I ain't know all that at first. You know what I'm saying? I never would have went that route, but I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? Now that I know, I'd be a fool to just keep the same thing going. They trying to make something out of something that it ain't. Right. Like, if I got any kind of control of, hey, we gonna switch that whole thing up. It ain't even just about the police, it's just period, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never was supposed to make my label something that I talk about.
But what's even crazier is that DJ Academics called it again. He revealed on stream while showing the evidence file of Fort PF on a new RICO document, the same one YSL was on, almost like they're just going down the list.
I've heard 2 of them. Like, I've heard the 2 of them. They're like, yo, these are going first, then these are going first. I've heard the names. And I don't know if I should say it. Again, I got nothing to do with no investigation for nothing, whatever. But these are top rappers. Well, one's a top rapper. The other one, matter of fact, I'll do the segment without saying the name. I'll just say this. I believe you know who the obvious name is. They're in Atlanta. They go by three letters. They've been popping. One of the top, I would say, 3 rappers in the game.
As Academics would then even go into further detail, where it's clear as day a massive RICO charge is coming his way.
Rico, keep coming at y'all. Hey, what's up, fellas, man? What y'all think about that? Shit.
Yeah, that's what happened, bro. That nigga should have made love songs.
This nigga said he should be.
Hey, you won't be under no indictment. You give him words, you didn't say anything.
I mean, the conditions of his probation, I always felt it's just too difficult. I don't know. It's possible, but he will have to change his whole style of music and shit. So everything he say is gonna go against that. And then You know, like I said, they are going down the list. They're trying to get whoever on this alleged indictment. But let's get to this. Young and Hefe said Loose Cannon is cooperating with the feds. We are for that. But check out Most Scandalous Los Angeles TV, man. Y'all go check them out. We're gonna get to the reaction.
Brother up to get
Loose Cannon react. He responded. We can get to that.
locked up using that federal hotline he's been calling from. The other day, Loose Cannon called in. I'm not sure who he was talking to, but during that conversation he brought up Ant and how he supposedly let King Pill diss him. He had a lot to say, but honestly, everybody already knows what the deal is with Lucy. So let's just get into it.
The recipient of Hot Topics is Loose Cannon. Now, I heard a few days ago that Loose Cannon had my name in his mouth pertaining to this Fiend Pill situation. So, I really ignored it because I understand that his channel ain't doing too well. The numbers have begun to dwell. Nobody believe him. The content not authentic, and you know he's a class act, a class clown, you know.
Hi, I'm Ryan Reynolds, and welcome to my mountain television software demo stunt.
Let's not forget that his handler, CS-2 took ADAM22 and DJ Academics from him. And that was a major blow to his online presence.
This is somebody who stages things, who is one of the big playmakers, like to pull his phone out for everything and record everything. You can tell pretty much when this guy probably hopped off the porch or really started dealing in the streets, even at his age, because he acts like he's of a certain generation. He acts like he's of the phone generation of pulling your phone out and recording, the social media generation. And pertaining to his age, that shouldn't even be his generation.
Cannon's been lying about his age for the longest. He keeps saying he's 32 years old, and in his mind, he really believes it. But the truth is, Cannon is a lot closer to 45 than he is to 32. But he actually thinks he was younger than Nipsey Hussle. Now, it's one thing to be a liar, but it's a whole different level when you start believing your own lies.
Dudes of his age do not get down like that, do not follow that activity. Now, however, I chose to ignore it because I knew it was clown behavior. I didn't even know what the situation was about. One of my supporters just happened to tap in. Hey, man, you know that goofy Loose Booty Cannon, man, got your name in his mouth. I'm like, man, is that right? I'm like, all right, I ain't really tripping on it. So, I'm scrolling down YouTube, right? And I run into Nina Boy's segment. Nina Boy just dropped a segment not too long ago with Eddie Boy. You know what I'm saying? With Eddie Boy, brother Eddie Boy, you know what I'm saying? 60 turned Muslim, speaking out, I guess, about Loose Cannon and the Big U situation. So when I seen him speaking out and he was speaking on Loose Cannon, trying to separate himself from the case, and or when they went to the court proceeding, Loose Cannon had a separate court proceeding. Now on a federal indictment, because I've been on one, it ain't no separate court hearings, period, unless you going up for a bail hearing. Any other hearing, everybody involved in this case should be in that hearing to know about it, unless you going to talk to the DA to try to cut a side deal or a proper hearing or doing something you ain't got no business doing. And I guarantee you in his paperwork, it's probably going to pop up that some things are sealed or he had a proper hearing. Right now, no smut. I'm telling you what I know. Loose Cannon is cooperating with the feds. Loose Cannon is cooperating with the feds.
Yeah, he's been cooperating with the feds. He even said months ago that he got picked up by them. But he never told anybody why he got picked up. He was working with the feds the entire time he was an exposer.
I don't know if he's cooperating on Big U case, but
Hey, you know how crazy that is? His dad is a well-known rat. They said one of the most famous rats in the Rolling 60s community. And he was a notorious hood hopper. And his twin brother, him and his twin brother they've been under the feds watch and working with him ever since they was young. And then you got WACK, flashes his badges. Said he had the badge for about 8 years. Then you got 600 who gets caught at the cigar lounge smoking with the police way before he really got on the internet, YouTube. Come out that he tried to apply for the LAPD or whatnot, failed the test, background test, I guess. It's just crazy. Ironic that all three of them niggas is attached to law enforcement.
I know he's cooperating with the feds in the form of trying to find any evidence or give them any evidence to imprison somebody or set somebody up and lock somebody up.
Yeah, he already said that everybody's gonna be surprised because he's coming home soon. But let's be real. There's only one way he could be coming home soon. So it's clear. He's planning to tell on somebody.
Now, I wasn't going to even say nothing about the situation or bring the situation to social media because I am a firm believer that certain things do not belong on social media. But when they are placed here and put here, I myself have been one to react to these things because they are on social media. But some of these things, I myself, well, having this information and knowing this, wouldn't have brought this to social media. But I got to lay the smack down. So I don't know who this goofy was that he was on the phone talking to. You know, it's a whole bunch of squares in this circle. Everybody want to be tough. Everybody standing on business. Everybody doing goofiness. So whoever he's talking to, they waiting in on this King Pill situation. They and now they're just on it. So he say, both me and King Pill was duped. We both was woofing. We both was tongue wrestling. I don't want to hold you guys any longer. We gonna get into the content, and y'all already know it's the halfway and the half effect. We gonna commentate.
Word now. To accept, you may begin speaking now.
Hello?
Can your dentures withstand the force of a golf swing? We're putting Nubia's permanent teeth.
Yo, what up, Kenny?
What up with the King?
Yeah, so
what's going on?
So King Pill went up to No Jumper to do a show with them about. He went up there to do a show with them about 4 or 5 days ago, and it was Adam, King Pill, Young Aunt Hefe, Munchie B, Lush, some other female, and another dude up there. And Lush, you know, King Pill's song kind of popping right now, so you know they got to talking about King Pill's song, and I guess in King Pill's song, he dissed Trace, something like that. So as they're talking about it, Young Aunt Hefe spoke up and said something in the sense of, in that song you dissed the hood, and Young Aunt Hefe was saying like, you know, he ain't with the fake politicking, and niggas ain't never disrespected him, and he'll borrow no disrespect. So King Pill was like, well, who you talking to? And then Young Aunt Hefe was like, I'm talking to him. He wasn't talking to King Pill. King Pill was like, all right, I'm just saying. So as he called himself trying to check King Pill, he was directing his attention to somebody else with this conversation. So as he's talking, King Pill asking like, so are you saying I dissed you? Who dissing you? And Young Aunt Hefe was like, is you not hearing me? And then King Pill said, nah. Like, in other words, like, nigga, I ain't hearing you. I ain't trying to hear nothing you talking about. So they, you know, get into a little argument. And ADAM22 kind of squashed it at the end. But after that, niggas went around the internet and tried to say Young Aunt Hefe marked King Pill out. But like I said, and I've been telling niggas, if a nigga dissed your set and you sitting 5 feet away from the nigga that dissed your set, you shouldn't be having a conversation with him. You should be doing something.
No,
and Young Aunt Hefe didn't do nothing.
They just want to tongue wrestle, bro, all day.
Right.
These niggas don't do anything. They just tongue wrestle, bro. And that's why I made the song do something. because all they want to do is get on the internet, tongue wrestle with you, and when they see you, they try to act like, oh, it's cool if it's just content. That's all they do. I've seen it. But I just the trades.
Right.
Why nobody have energy like that with me? They know better.
Lucy's out here bragging about doing the exact same thing he accuses everybody else of, tongue wrestling. He loves to get on the phone, yell, scream, cuss you out while secretly recording, and then turn around and post it online like it's content. But that's exactly what he's calling everybody else out for. Pure hypocrisy.
I mean, it's wolf tickets. Right.
Yeah, bro, and I diss you in your face, and you didn't say anything.
Right.
These people don't understand. I grew up in the A trades, so it's like I got a lot of respect for them, and I know a whole lot of them. Like they be turned up, but I still want a problem if I say something, I'm gonna stand on it. I'm not gonna never take nothing back. I'm not gonna say, oh, I didn't mean to say that. Yeah, I meant to say it. Do something. If you ain't gonna do nothing about it, then like
about somebody dissing your set, and this man sitting right next to you, what you bringing it up for if you wasn't gonna do something? You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel.
They just, yeah, they looked at each other and wanted to tongue wrestle, bro.
Right.
So
hey, remind the audience that they're talking on the federal phone, incriminating himself even more. Talking about gang activity, threatening, all that type of shit.
and Hefe wanted to tongue wrestle because obviously he brought it up and didn't do anything. Even the Blind Bandit, right? 6 or 7 did see him, and he couldn't see anything. But what he probably did, he could have followed the voice and got to swinging. He could have did something. But that's all they want to do is just tongue wrestle with you. They don't want no smoke.
Like I said, the only one stood on business up there when somebody dissed him like that was P Nice. All them other niggas is wolf tickets. Munchie B, Young and Hefe, them niggas do all that gangster shit. When that gangster shit is in their face, they don't do nothing.
These guys feel way too comfortable getting on this line knowing the feds are listening and still saying stuff like this. It's one thing if the feds heard it once and had to rely on memory, but they're recording all of this so they can play it back over and over and over again. How do you think P Nice feels hearing his name come up like that?
Yeah, P Nice, what happened with him?
When the shit happened with him and Brick Baby. Remember Brick Baby dissed and then he did Brick Baby.
Yep. Puka but dropped the ball too on that.
Right. But that's what it's supposed to be. You feel me? Like, it ain't no conversation. You saying this nigga dissed you, your set in his song, what you talking for? You know what I'm saying?
They ain't gonna do nothing. I'm telling you, they just tongue wrestle each other all day, all the time on the internet. All day. I'm gonna call right back.
All right. Got it.
If you've tried your hand at trading and investing, do you find yourself glued to the news? Watching the markets more?
Okay, so pertaining to the phone call, we not even about to go over what he talking about, you know what I'm saying? We not even about to go over that because we already been over that a millionth time, you know what I'm saying? So, well now, I'm going to say and what I'm going to bring to the forefront. But before I bring what I have to say to the forefront, let me point something out to you, boy. You are a rat. You got on No Jumper telling about a robbery that you was involved in and you involved Big U name. That's one. They should have already crushed you in MDC. For whatever reason they ain't crushed you, I don't know. But you are a rat, bro. For sure, for sure. You a fake thug. You got a few skits, but all your skits, you pulling out your phone, recording stuff. All this stuff is going to be held against you. That do not make you tough. I guarantee you, we can ask anybody that really stand on business. In crunch time, are you ever thinking about taking your phone out and recording anything that you're doing? No, sir. That is not standing on business, sir. That is goofy. You want some attention. You are a clown. Only thing truthful came out this dude's mouth is he stayed in my neighborhood for a little while. He grew up for a little while in my neighborhood. And shortly moved. He went to Raymond Avenue, elementary. I don't even think he went to no junior high. He didn't go to no Horseman's, no nothing. He didn't go to no Crenshaw's, no Washington's, no nothing. By that time, he already relocated to the IE. Now, you got this moron on here talking about, yeah, you know, I said the T word before, and I stand on it. I said it and been in people's faces. I ain't never ran across this dude in my life, so I don't know who he talking about. I don't know who this moron, who this clown talking about. He ran into, said that word and ran into him, and it wasn't no problems. Now, this one thing. People can sit here and play STUPID if you want to. If it had been a loose cannon or anybody in the vicinity of LA that had said that word, it's no talking. It ain't no you can tell me or me trying to make you stand on you talking about somebody else in LA, because we know that we are rivals. So let's get that clear, sucker. Something else. You the same dude turned the fade down with Cowboys.
Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. I got my baby here. I got my baby here.
Twins in the building.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
That nigga was in flip-flops. Equivalent to shower shoes.
Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. I got my baby here. I got my baby here.
Look at that nigga running. That nigga ducked up in that damn police.
Hello.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Cowboy ran into you had on slippers. That's how you know you're not a real member. You traveling on the road, you got slippers on. You hopping out at a gas station with slippers. I cannot understand or format anybody hopping out with slippers. Y'all dudes is doing this new thing, hopping out with these Crocs. That's more of a house thing for me. I'm not stepping outside like that. When you step outside and you step into the street, that's the danger zone. When Cowboy ran up on you and you broke and got up out the way and said, let me go get some shoes, that would never have been my reaction. My reaction, I would have kicked those slippers off so fast, those Crocs out so fast and squared up and got it in. That's the difference between me and you, clown boy. Another difference between me and you. You and Brick Baby sat on the internet and whooped against each other for years and months, called each other all type of names, everything you can think of, disrespected each other to the capital T with the slander, and then got on camera and pod with each other. Now, I don't put this out there to paint Brick Baby in any negative light. Shout out to Brick Baby. This is about you. Because you's the sucker. You the one that's supposed to stand on business. You the one, Mr. Go, handle business everywhere you go. You sat in that room on No Jumper for views, and you podcast with Brick Baby before you took your sucker ass to jail. Another thing, you steady sitting up here coming up with these lies about Big U. You running into Big U, big useless that, big useless this, and that ain't the truth. And if it is the truth, why you ain't squabbled Big U yet? He's supposed to be this enemy, this dude you've been on the internet telling on. You got so much bad stuff to say about. You should want to get cracking. Don't try to, oh, well, he should get cracking. I'm the one that's saying it. Being that you the one that's talking and putting it out there in the universe and you got so much hate, handle your candle, your business. Now, what you is about to do is you about to get somebody up there on that floor with you in trouble because you are an idiot. The same way you was being cool with Brick Baby, coming on the internet, lying, talking about y'all Sally's, we boys, we going to Big U, this and that, and you said the wrong thing that had you moved off that floor because that put you and him at odds, and it's about to put you and somebody else at odds, boy. So you said that T word, and you know who you on the floor with, and you know who you around, but you sound stupid. So you saying you said the word, but you got respect for the homies because you grew up in the hood. Now, this is what I'm here to really speak about and put you out there about.
And said there's something else that he really wanted to put out there about Lucy. Something we apparently don't know. Listen closely to what he says happened.
Hey, Jacob, your ass gonna be in trouble. Loose Cannon gonna get you in trouble. See, last week, got a guy by the name of Jacob that's out of my community. He been calling around on these phones. I don't know why he's calling around. All his co-defendants already took their hike. They where they supposed to be. For whatever reason, your process is dragging out, homie. Get that process clear, get to where you going so they can check that paperwork and make sure you straight. So I'm starting to feel that this Jacob cat is falling into the plays of another retarded cat named Loose Cannon. So this Jacob cat happened to call my brother last week. My brother ain't been answering the phone calls. My brother finally picked up. Hey, what's going on? It's a phone call from MDC. This Jacob cat, he's on the same floor with Dirk and Loose Booty Cannon. My brother pick up, him and the dude, Jacob, they start conversing. My brother kind of like being political with him, like, hey, look, it's a lot going on. They saying a lot about you. You need to figure it out, see what's going on. Dude try to rebuttal. I'm on main line, this and that, woo, woo, woo. Long story short, this dude come out and ask for the unthinkable on a recorded Fed phone line. He asked my brother for some drugs. My brother tell him like, hey, look, bro, I don't got no drugs, don't do no drugs but weed. I'm not with doing anything with a jailhouse facility or anything that could put me in jeopardy of going back to jail, and we on a recorded phone call. Why are you trying to ask me this? And then trying to clean it up and talking cold. Then this dude go ahead and grab Loose Cannon.
PART.2.
We don't know Loose Cannon. We don't want to talk to Loose Cannon. He tell my brother, hold on, put Loose Cannon on the phone, and what Loose Cannon do? Loose Cannon try to line my brother up come right out talking about, hey, hey, do you know about Spice? Can you send this stuff called Spice in here? It's cracking in here. We trying to get it. Bro, like, hold on, man. What are you talking about, bro? Who told you that I got anything and sent anything, bro? I don't have nothing or send anything. Why are y'all calling my phone asking me about this? Oh, man, we just trying to see. We just tossing the rod out there, line out there trying to see what's going on. These are the type of phone calls this dude is calling on federal recorded lines in action. And anybody talking to this dude, you better watch out. Except for the dudes that's already in his circle and taking these phone calls and trying to spin his content for him. He's the police. He's looking for a way out of jail. And if anybody's sending him anything and anybody getting down with him, don't be surprised if them people come kicking in your door.
Shit. I heard him. Don't be surprised if they come kicking in y'all doors, motherfucker. So, Loose Cannon responds to Hefe. There's a difference between a monster and a goblin. What? Let's get to it, bro.
Actually put NBA 3 on the phones and the homie Newborn Knockout.
We gotta take that.
No, they talking about.
Yeah, you gotta take that off of that.
So,
Spice Girl.
Yeah, it's just like hooked on.
Loose Cannon, he had dropped a segment pertaining to me and the boy Fiend Pill, and was like both of us was tongue wrestling, and was like we was faking and something about the T word, and he used to live in the shed and like some little shit like that. So you know, based on the conversation we had the other day when he called with the boy, you know what I'm saying, and that nigga, he was on the phone asking for some that don't got or had no business asking for. So I had put that out there like, you the police, bro. You calling phone lines asking about shit you ain't got no business asking about and don't even know you or don't want to talk to you
on a federal
and you
phone.
Know you at MDC on the federal line. You the police, so that's what they asking about. Because I put the segment out. I wasn't gonna even say nothing, but since you want to play, you're the police.
Call from
fellow Rowley and Train.
First, we offer overnight boarding. Your pet will stay overnight in your sitter's home and not only be treated like part of the
an inmate of federal prison. This call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time. To hear the cost of this call, press 4 now. To accept, you may begin speaking now.
Hello? Buddy King? Yeah, I didn't ask you. I didn't ask you last time we were on the phone with the Aunt Hefe thing. He said that you were asking about some drugs with his brother Jacob on the phone. Yeah, who in the fuck would ask? First of all, everybody knows me. I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't do none of that shit. Last week they were making fun of you for not even being able to be around weed, bro. You can't even be around weed. Everyone knows that shit. Oh, that's the dumbest thing ever in life. Yeah. I'm gonna call on a federal phone where I know they record my calls and basically they listen to everything I say, bring it up in court, and then I'm making a drug deal on the federal phone. That's the goofiest shit in the world. Just last week they saying that I can't be around weed, but now I'm...
Hey, cut shit.
If people say anything and try to do anything to smut you, if I was asking that, why they didn't record the call?
Yeah, that's one of the things I didn't understand about it. I was like, shit, I didn't hear him say that.
Why would I? First of all, the only person, when we do three-way calls and stuff like that, I'll call my wife only, period.
This call is from a federal prison.
So when somebody's saying that, like that's the most goofiest and the dumbest thing in the world, they have to come up with something better. I called looking for Spike. They can't put that on A-Trade GANGSTA. I did that.
That shit don't even make sense, Hannah. You're the last person that mess around with anything like that.
Exactly. I wouldn't even smoke a cigarette. I never smoked a cigarette a day in my life. I never don't smoke weed. I don't even drink.
There ain't no pictures where you drinking, smoking, no videos. You can't find one. Show me.
Yeah, that's the dumbest thing. I haven't smoked. I mean, not even smoked. I'm talking about drinks in over 2.5 years. So why would I?
Yeah, that's why I didn't bring it up to you. That's one of the reasons I didn't bring it up to you, because I was like, yo, this shit's so gazy, man. I don't even want to bring it up to him. This shit not true.
Yeah, and then it's goofy too because even when I was drinking, even when I was, it's only when I go to a club I have a sip or so. If I have 2 shots, I'm lit. I can't even stand up. I'm just like that's the dumbest thing in the world. But just because he got mad because I called him out for tongue wrestling, that's all they do. When I see him,
he ain't gonna do anything. He's gonna apologize. He's gonna be nice. He's a buttercup. All these people that be talking, they're not even gonna say anything. As soon as I come out of here or whatever like that, it ain't gonna be no response or anything like that. Why, if people have issues and stuff like that, they wait until somebody go to jail? That's like the most busterish shit in the world. Well, what is he doing? No Jumper, because No Jumper lost Puka Butt, basically me, and then and that's it. You get what I'm saying? The entertainment is gone. Yeah, they have Munchie replaced Brick fully. Munchie was Brick's replacement. He's on contract now. Yeah, but they still not doing anything. I looked at the numbers and stuff like that.
That nigga, oh, that he got a contract with Adam. Who is this nigga on the phone? Damn, fellas, what y'all feel about that shit? That shit crazy. It's all content at the end of the day. You think your boy by? I feel he gonna snitch. I definitely feel that he's snitching already. He definitely telling on Big U. I think he's gonna even say some shit on WACK.
They still not doing Brick Baby numbers. Nah, for sure not. At the end of the day, it's like it shuts down and it goes back to what's name.
Nigga trying to come home.
Get out and fire everybody. I guarantee he's gonna do it.
Come home.
Yeah, oh yeah, yo. He's losing money. He's losing money dealing with. Yep. Remo do numbers. Either than that, it's a pop. Show do numbers. Yo, I told you a couple weeks ago, they on this weekend, they're doing a stream, all-day stream to find new hosts because the hosts they got are bunk, bro. So they're bringing in new hosts now. They're doing like some contests this weekend. And he's trying to drive up things that can help him. Yeah, he fucked up. He fucked up bro hiring these new people, man. Yeah, it's crazy. He's the next infatuated groupie. I never even heard him before. Before you went away, I don't even know who Anhefe was, bro. Yeah, no, but you have to understand they bring the next groupie that try to act like they tough or whatever like that and just ugly. He look like a Ninja Turtle. So
this call is from a federal prison.
He's ugly. He's fat, and he screwed his face up to act like he's just this macho tough guy, but they cream puff. He's just goofy. He's a fan. He fanned out. I said his name down. He's going to run my name 1,000 times. Listen, if we talking about Buttercup, Buttercup got his ass whooped. So at the end of the day, he got his ass whooped and he rolled it up. I made him leave. So what is he talking about? He couldn't stay on the same.
He said Buttercup. He talking about 600. Yeah, we got some shit, some content on 600. Disrespecting the OGs, OG GANGSTA out of Compton, Santana, man. So we're gonna get into that, man. I think Loose Cannon is, like I said, I think he's telling. I think he's gonna definitely try to snitch to get up out of that situation. But shit. That shit gonna work for that nigga? Find this motherfucking snitching shit. Everybody talking, man. We got some more shit. Yeah, shout out to Music 101, man. Make sure I go over there, run them numbers up. OTF Doty Low says Seti Nan set him up when he was shot and robbed. What this shit all about? Man, wow. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, man. Don't be a hater. Participate, congratulate, love on your loved ones. Sending prayers out to, all the folks, the families and shit. Let's get to it.
You backdoored me, man.
What up, gang? I'm back with another video. I say that, back with another video. Make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Yes, I said subscribe. Turn on your post notifications. It's free. Do it for me.
This your boy Music 101, the Street Reporter, and I'm back with another video. Let's get into it.
Y'all remember Duty Low was shot and robbed in Atlanta for his jury?
Yeah. Man was hospitalized Tuesday night after being shot in the leg. Officers responded around 9:25 p.m. to a report of a shooting at 2423 Martin Luther King Drive, Northwest, according to the police. When they arrived, they found a 33-year-old man with an apparent gunshot wound to his leg. He was alert, conscious, and breathing when transported to the hospital for treatment. Detectives with the Department Aggravated Assault Unit are investigating what led to the shooting.
One of the great challenges in this world is knowing enough about a subject to think you're right.
Seti Nash was the first person to break the story. In fact, Seti Nash's video dropped on YouTube while Duty Low was still in the back of the ambulance. Now the question that Duty Low had was, how did Seti know so fast? Like, he didn't even make it to the hospital yet, and Seti had the video on YouTube already.
I said, I hope this shit ain't on the internet. Seti Nash. I broke the news first, and I'm like, I just don't get it. But I get it because of who I am.
And not only that, Seti Nash had footage of the crime scene. Now, to be honest, I didn't see or hear anyone say Seti Nash backdoored Duty Low until this interview came out. But when it did, the internet started speculating.
So if this dude, Seti Nash, doesn't say, nobody would even know at this time?
They would have just knew that I got shot.
Yo, Seti Nash. Yo, why you Duty Low like that, man? The dude was trying to live his life, and you got to post his while the dude's still in the ambulance.
Man, listen.
You backdoored me, man.
Dude, you know I would never.
You backdoored me, bro. How you knew that information while I was in the ambulance, bro?
Hey, that's crazy. So you get shot, and minutes later, you know, you're in the ambulance, and the vlogger drop a live, and you just get hit right there. But he has an explanation for that, for him having the intel so quick.
Hey, on the real, I try to get this back.
I don't want it back. A motherfucker did what they were supposed to do. You
He said he tried to get his shit back. He tried to get his chain back. Shit crazy.
I would have shot me too.
Yeah, we're just trying to figure out why you had to create the storyline.
That's his people's phone.
Yeah.
Hey, let me see the phone.
You right there. I'm there.
Hey, Seti, folks.
What's up, bro?
Them your people.
You niggas know I love you niggas, man. I don't even know what the
How you get how the f you get that news, bro, before that? I was on the ambulance, you was reporting about that.
You know, the paramedic.
Duty, I'm gonna tell you something. I know Atlanta like the back of my head.
You know I ain't go like no.
All my Atlanta, how you say Atlantans, all my folks out there that know Atlanta like the back of their hand. Do they get intel on shootings and crimes that quick? I don't know. Y'all let me know. Just asking questions.
Hold on, right?
I know that nigga, but I ain't supposed to say certain shit.
Nah, for sure. I don't know nothing.
But this what I did. I set it up so you can tell your story.
What?
What if I want to never tell those stories?
It got so bad that Seti Nash went live on Instagram to let it be known he had nothing to do with Duty Low being robbed and shot. Now fast forward a little bit. Y'all remember when Duty Low did get robbed and shot? Quando Rondo brother posted a video of Duty Low jewelry on his Instagram page and insinuated they had his jewelry. So the internet was thinking that was Quando Rondo brother and his squad who robbed and shot Duty Low.
But while Duty Low was on his interview and they called Seti Nash, he say, Seti, tell him that was just a video they had. They didn't have my actual jury. And Seti Nash co-signed it. He said, I was just a video. In fact, Quando Rondo brother them, they didn't even have enough money to buy the jury from the people who allegedly robbed and shot Duty Low. Check out this next clip. And I want y'all to get in the comments and let me know, what do y'all think? Do y'all think Seti Nash had anything to do with this? Like, how could Seti Nash get the news so fast that Duty Low was shot and robbed? He didn't even make it to the hospital yet before Seti Nash video dropped on the internet. Y'all get in the comments and let me know what you think, man. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on all post notifications.
Hey, y'all go check out Music 101, man. What y'all think? Do y'all think boy working? Some real suspect videos been circulating for the last few years. I don't know. That's what's in the air. That's what's on these YouTube streets. They're saying Seti Nash working with those peoples, or at least line itself with those peoples. It's all crazy, man. You never know nowadays, man. We got the highest paid DEA informant and #1 weapon, Andrew Chambers. Look at this shit.
So keep going. Once you make it past the front door, what happens?
So, you know, when I make it past, then, they get me in a room and ask me a lot of questions, and, and they said, well, there's some other things you can do. And I said, well, other things like what? They said, you become a CI. So now I'm thinking about, that's some real
cooperating individual.
Yeah, well, it turned out to be called cool individual with me. Yeah. So, it was like, what is a CI? And then they told me, and then I said, well, I don't think I can do this job because I really don't know nobody that's in that arena. I didn't know no drug dealers. I didn't know nobody that was selling drugs or doing anything. Because my background was, I'm Catholic, and I went to a Catholic high school, grade school, so I didn't know nobody was doing anything. So
you were dressed the part, I would imagine.
Yeah, I was.
The outfit you had on maybe had them thinking. Hey,
it had them thinking, but it wasn't doing no good because I didn't know nobody. So at that time they said, okay, well, thank you for being interested in the DEA, and we can't do nothing for you, and I'm pretty sure you can't do nothing for us. So I said, okay, well, thank you, and you guys have a nice day, and I left.
So Andrew, who was the first person that took a liking to you in those rooms? Do you remember?
Michelle Linhart, and
what did she become?
She became the administrator of DEA.
That's some pretty heavy steam back in the day.
Yeah, for at that time,
it lasted for a long time.
A long time.
What year are we talking there?
84.
84 you went in there? That's when you went in the office?
I went in 84.
Okay.
So how does it go after that when you walk out? You've met Michelle, who becomes a juggernaut in DEA, becomes the administrator, rises her way up through the ranks, does some great things for the agency. So what happens after you leave?
Well, after I leave, before I leave, they say, well, I kind of asked them, well, what do I need to know? And then they told me, well, you need to know somebody that's selling drugs or have drugs. And I'm like, okay. So I kind of shook it off and said, okay, thanks, and I left. So when I leave, I end up meeting a person that I knew.
Meet our best-selling Stratotech tee. Hey guys, this is Joe Cood, the founder of Viore. We are
and
yo, fellas, you see how he said, like, he went in there and they was telling him he had to have these degrees or whatnot, level of schooling, and he was like, I ain't have that. And then he went back in. This time they said, you can be a CI, and how easy it was for him to fall into that position. They saying he is the highest paid informant. Crazy.
And I hadn't seen him in a long time. I was just trying to figure out what was going on with him now. He says, I'm doing this new thing. I'm like, doing what new thing? He said, I got coke. And I said, Coke? Like, at first I thought he was talking about the soda. But then he said, no, man, I got this guy that I buy Coke from. And I said, what? I said, I mean, you think you can hook me up? He said, yeah, I can hook you up, no problem. So that was my start.
So you knew nothing about this? You knew nothing about the drug game?
Oh, nothing.
Not a little bit. Not even a tiny bit. Not even an ounce.
A zero.
You know, the interesting thing is in '84 is when Coke really started spreading across the country. So you were, if you think about it, Andrew, you were on the ground floor of when this whole problem began, and specifically here in St. Louis, but across the country. So you fought it from the beginning.
I think I was on the basement floor because I didn't know nobody.
You didn't even know Coke at the time.
No, at all. So so what happened was when he told me, I said, oh my God. So I end up going right back to DEA the same day.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, and I told him,
and this time he just walks right by the guards.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm owning this place.
So it's just crazy. So now they're like, what is wrong with this guy? Because he just left. They say he didn't know. Now all of a sudden he comes right back and he says he does. So, and I explained to them and they said, wow. They said, that's amazing. So I said, yeah. They said, well, can you get the information from him? And at that time, it wasn't really about telephones. It was more about like license plates. So can you get his license plate and tell us where he lived? And do you know his real name and everything? I'm like, well, I can get some of that, but that real name I might not know his real name, but I can get you half of that. So I end up getting them the information, and they found out. They said, hey, this is good. Let's start. So that was my kind of like my first start. And when I go back to what they call my 103s, I had a payment, I think, for like $50.
That was your first payment, was 50?
Yeah, $50. I like $50. And you talk to me now, $50 is an insult.
But back, you're talking 1984.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah,
that's what I was making as an agent in 1984, $50.
But then you get done with that deal, and then I'm sure that you then, how does it evolve? How do you get better at it? What starts happening that you really entrench yourself into this? I would call it a profession at this point.
Well, I start feeling a little comfortable, but nervous at the same time because. To say you're not nervous, then you're just really fooling yourself, So I was nervous, and then I just started making my awareness of people a little bit more about what they're doing and putting myself in situations where maybe somebody could talk to me or ask me a question. There's something about drugs, and then I know how to move on from that, and I know how to navigate to where I got to go on that style right there.
So at the very early times when you started working with DEA, they gave you a lot of latitude to develop this on your own. So you were out there in the mean streets for a little bit by yourself. Is that correct?
Oh yes, you're by yourself. They're not teaching you nothing. They're not saying come to the office at 8 o'clock and then we're going to show you what you should do or whatever. They're not. I'm not waiting for them to call me. They're waiting for me to call them.
Okay.
But I think that's such an important part, Joe, because that's how he developed his skills.
Right.
And it just shows how resourceful he is.
For him to call them, hey, I got some juicy ass information. I'm tapped in. I know all the players. I'm trying to get this money. I got to pay off this mortgage. Who you need? Who you want? Gang bangers, drug dealers.
Thug life, nigga. Thug life.
Thug life. Since the 80s. So ain't no telling so how many people he done came across and sent up the way, man. They like, who the fuck is this nigga, man? Yeah, he was just an agent. Just a bunch of names in your paperwork. Like, fuck, shit, what's that nigga? Nigga, you sat down and had a drink with, smoked a blunt with him, talked and shit, and did all that. Damn.
And this, more importantly than anything else, was really what made him different, because years later, I would call him and say, hey, we got a problem in a particular part of the Chicago division. And we'd fly him in and he'd go to work. And much of it was collecting intelligence information that we had no way to get. And in the early days when you couldn't dump a phone or your surveillance was difficult and so
said we could not get this shit. He was getting in places that a rat was gonna get. You know how they could just squeeze all up into motherfucking spots. Tight. I got you. What you got? I got it. Let me go back. Don't send my cash out my payments, bitch. I gave you good, vital information. See, it's 2 badges. What the fuck is going on?
some parts of the city, you had to have guys you could rely on, and that's what he brought to us, and still does.
Well, you know, what happens is you know, the reliance is in yourself. You know, you have to know what kind of situation to put yourself into, because what happens is there's no how you say it, Jack? There's no surveillance. Nobody's watching you.
Right.
You know, they're waiting for a phone call.
You're a lone wolf.
Yeah, I'm by myself.
You're relying on yourself.
Yeah, and I'm.
They're waiting for a phone call. So it's easy for them niggas. Oh, I ain't in no paperwork. Shit, I ain't it. Nah, nigga. They done elevated. You know, back in the days, their collar or nigga jumped and put the nigga in the back seat. Hey, what you got for me? Oh man,
No, I mean they were already alerted.
I'm like, damn. Now they just like, yo, just call us when you got something juicy to tell us.
I'm doing myself the way I know how to do it to keep myself safe.
Yeah, developing your own tradecraft, just like a spy.
Exactly.
Now, some people would say that, you know, we call you guys confidential informants. Some people call snitches, whatever you want to call them.
Correct.
But you took it as a profession at one point in time. You're saying this is what I'm going to do. At what point did you say that this is what I'm going to do, and I can make a lot of money at this?
Well, I mean, what happens is that the people in '84, the people that I came up were really people that was going places, and they knew.
This week, we're hosting a free trading and investing workshop right here in Irvine. Inside this workshop, you'll
That they had a diamond. So the thing about it was to keep the diamond in good condition so I can help them do what they need to do.
Right.
So what happens is that a lot of times that you have, you know, this name, CI, informants, snitches, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't sound good, but at the end of the day, it works. You know, so I put myself in a position that the agents had trust in me. When if you say be there at 8, I'm there at 7:30. You're not looking for me. So that's one of the biggest things I think that a CI has to do. You have to be where you're supposed to be at the right time. Yeah, even that they're late.
You know what's funny? You go back and you talk about a lot of those agents in that room. One administrator, one chief of ops, 3 sacks, and then another administrator down the road. You weren't in the first group, but you were introduced to him. That's some powerful steam. And you're right. By keeping them happy, they kept you to work, and you got exposed to the inner workings of DEA. How long were you in St. Louis till the heat got turned up a little bit?
I don't know, probably maybe a year, maybe 2.
Okay, so
two tops.
That quick.
Yeah,
and you were working regularly.
Yeah, I mean, I took the job serious, not like you know you do it 2 months here, nobody don't hear from you for 6 months. No, I took the job like every day, all day. You know,
you woke up thinking, what can I do today?
What can I do? What can I get into? And you know the saying, how they say it, the early bird catch the early worm. So you know, my thing is to get up and just, you know, I might go, for example, I'll use St. Louis. I might go down page 200.
Hey, I just came across this content, man. This is crazy. Yeah, the brighter side of the blue, yeah. This is actually a police channel. #1 informant. We need to educate our people about this shit because they are in our neighborhoods. You know, people, you never know. I gotta be careful out there.
200 times. Go up once, go back, up once, back. Just looking, waiting. Somebody is gonna come along. So you have to actually be out there because you have to understand nobody knows you. You know, I'm not into that clique. So if you're not into the clique, then you don't know. So you just got to be out there on the hunt.
And you would dress the part?
Oh, yeah.
The nightclubs, I'm sure nightclubs were big. Is that a big place to go?
Yep. And one thing about this job here, you know, white dudes go to the car wash every 6 months. The car is dirty as hell. A black guy will go to the car wash every day. He don't care if it rains that day. If it's a dry time for even 2 hours, he's gonna go get that car wash again. And you gotta know where to post yourself up at.
And you use the car wash, so you just did all.
You hear this shit? You hear this shit, y'all? You hear this shit, fellas? He not looking for no white criminals. He looking for the blacks. looking for y'all niggas, us. Straight up. Like shit, I'm just posting up right there at the car wash. Cause you know, black guy gonna be there. The niggas gonna be there. They gonna wash their car. You know, they gotta floss, they gotta flash and do all that. Yeah, just ear hustle. What kind of shit I can get into? This is sick.
All the typical things that you would think that dope men are familiar with.
Exactly.
Nightclubs, car washes. You know, you knew like you said, Paige.
Have money. You know, you gotta have money. You gotta tip people good. You gotta tip people just for the hell of it. And they didn't do shit, but you still gotta tip them.
And then that would just give them the persona.
Yeah,
that this guy makes money and it doesn't work because
Right.
you're out on the street every day, so they're not thinking you have a for real job.
Exactly. I mean, the whole. I do the whole gamut. I mean, I get manicures, pedicures. You know, I look the part.
Right.
You know, I don't look like I'm doing no hard work, and I'm
Similar to what Joe does.
Oh yeah.
But it's great. I mean, it's fun. But you know, at the same time, you have to be with the right agent.
This nigga said it's fun. I ain't never. Oh man. Damn. Hey, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe to pushypush.com. Go to the website. Go to firstfamradio.com. Subscribe to FamWest _TV2. No Captain TV, man. This is crazy. But you gotta get this education, y'all. Gotta let my peoples know this shit.
You know, you have to be with the right agent that's about not just about the job because he knows his job, but you got to be willing to take that little chance to go the extra 9 yards. And that's when a lot of times when you have agents, they in a boundary already, but they don't want to go the extra yard. Well, that extra yard is what you're going to need to make it work.
Yeah, I think it's, you know, this is kind of an old school thing from when I came up, but we always looked at Andrew as part of our team. And it was never, I mean, I never thought about it, and I know a ton of guys that work with you never thought it that way. And we knew we were risk takers, and we knew he was. And sometimes, you know, you gotta stick your hand out when you're in a helicopter and the wind blows your back.
Right.
But you got to do it. But don't think for 1 minute that we weren't trying to figure out how we're going to keep this guy safe.
Yeah, and I think as part of the team, one of the things that I remember about Andrew early in the days is he knew a lot about the DEA process, which makes you a better in your own position, right? He knew about the paperwork, he knew what we had to fill out, what we had to write, he knew the parameters of the law, which made him better at his own trade craft. And there were many a times, and there was a gentleman in here today that we were.
Stop scrolling. Were you locked up at San Bernardino Juvenile Halls, High Desert?
They used to do teletypes back in the day. Gosh.
They different.
Teletypes back.
Shit is advanced. It's gonna be like Minority Report. Y'all remember the movie? What they call it, pre-crime or some shit.
The day to pay somebody from LA or whatever, and Andrew showed up in St. Louis, and Tommy B and I had to pay him, and we didn't know how to do it. I was brand new, and Andrew's like, well, you got to fill this form out. And he was the nicest gentleman on the planet, and he wasn't rude, he wasn't mean about it, he wasn't arrogant. And he goes, no, this is how we do it. And I'm like, okay, we did it and got it done. I mean, I thought that made him better at his own job.
And you can say Bo. It was Bo and myself and Bo worked the case with Andrew, and how these things would work though. And Andrew mentioned it, and we've mentioned it several times, is that Andrew maintained relationships with high-ranking DEA officers, but he started at the ground floor with them. But he did such a good job that these guys remained, loyal to him. He remained loyal to them, and as they moved up, group supervisors and SACs and ASACs, they don't run cases.
Right.
It's the agents on the ground that run the cases. Yeah. However, when you got introduced to Andrew, it wasn't the case agent that introduced you to him. It was a supervisor of some sort, and said, but that it's a different relationship that you have with normal CIs. But it was one that came from trust, because if this guy's telling us, this very successful DEA is telling us that this guy's right, you just did what he said. Because
you can't tell me that ain't because y'all niggas better wake the fuck up, my nigga. They know niggas like to floss, so they gonna catch you slipping. They gonna be right in your damn crew. Go to that girl, that's that girl Henny. She said how WACK set up all of it. The game, Blueface, the Big U. The mean is crazy. It's got CS-2 with horns coming out his head. Big old figure. It's like some out of a scary movie. We got Gorilla arrested for felony drug possession after a home invasion. Let's get to it. Make sure y'all go to Music 101, man.
Possession of controlled substance and possession of marijuana over 1 ounce. Glow was taken to jail and released the same day after posting a $22,000 bond. Her lawyer would take to social media and blame law enforcement for her arrest.
What?
According to the statement submitted to TMZ by her lawyers, Glow is actually a victim in this situation. They claim that during the past weekend while Glow was out of town, her family was house sitting at her Georgia home. It was going fine until a group of men decided to break into her home, most likely assuming no one was there. One of the occupants fired shots at the intruders, causing them to flee. They were able to take off with a handful of jewelry. You mean to tell me while her family was inside her crib enjoying themselves house sitting, a group of men broke into the crib without them knowing, made it into a room and got a handful of jewelry before shots was fired, causing them to flee? Just imagine sitting inside your crib and you don't even know you being robbed. When police arrived, they began to search the property for suspects, but didn't find anyone. They did detect a strong odor consistent with illegal narcotics, according to the sheriff's office. A drug task force was called and a search warrant was issued. During the search, they found a significant amount of marijuana in the master bedroom closet. The sheriff's office department then charged Glow with felony possession of marijuana and possession of controlled substance, even though she wasn't there at the time of the home invasion or the search warrant. So on Tuesday, she volunteered to turn herself in for the charges and was released the same day on a $22,000 bond. Despite the charges being brought against Glow, the sheriff's office has yet to find or charge the people who broke into her home and stole her jewelry. Glorilla lawyer says this is completely unacceptable. Law enforcement then sought arrest warrants for her, even though she hadn't been at the home for some time. They said in a statement, no arrest warrants have been issued for the violent home invaders. Miss Woods, a victim, not a suspect. This is our tax dollars at work. Absolutely unbelievable. So, Glorilla was out of town. She let her family house sit. Some burglars broke into the crib. Shots was fired. They got a handful of jewelry, ran away. Police came, smelt the odor of narcotics, got a search warrant, searched the house, found drugs in the master bedroom closet. They put a warrant out for Glorilla arrest. She turned herself in, and they haven't found the suspects or have no clue who the suspects are that broke into the crib. Now her lawyer is saying, look, she's a victim. Y'all came there for a home invasion, not drugs. Y'all supposed to ignore the drugs and look for the criminals. Hey, I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. Only time that I have seen the police ignore narcotics and stuff like that is when it's murder. Like when they investigating the murder, they don't care what kind of narcotics in the crib, unless it was like a drug deal type of thing going bad. But if it was just a senseless murder, they wouldn't give a damn. They'd be like, man, we worry about this murder. But this was a home invasion. No one was hurt. And y'all already know, Glorilla is a celebrity. The police get kudo points for arresting celebrities. It's like making a viral post on social media and it go viral. But y'all get in the comments and tell me what you think.
I don't know. They don't have no suspects. So they break in her crib. Nobody knows. They're in the crib robbing it. Cops come, they smell the marijuana.
I think the family set the robbery up.
So I was like, I don't know, it sounds like an inside. What y'all think, man? Y'all let us know in the comments. That just sound crazy. Because they coming in, they know exactly where the jury at. Let's check this out, man. WACK 100 is starting some shit like he always do, into some shit. OG Compton Crips clash with WACK 100 in an explosive showdown over snitching paperwork of OG Baby Gangsta. Let's get to it out of Santana. Let's get it. Let's get it. Well, respectable OG.
I lied about the life I lived and let the kids know. This all I want you to do, gangster. I want you to get on the internet. I want you to tell the kids, yeah, I tried to live the life and I lied about the life I live. And let the kids know that this ain't the life that they want to take. Sentence and amend judgment and commitment order pursuant to FCCP 35.
That's right here, bro.
Rule 35.
What'd you say?
B2C. Rule 35.
Told you, y'all fucking with them.
There we go. Now let's get to it. Whereas defendant Frederick J. Staves, defendant, which is gangster, who is currently serving a 240 mandatory minimum sentence
from Dollhouse,
imposed by the court on June 16, 2003. That is a 20-year sentence. Following his plea of guilty to one count of conspiring to distribute 5 kilograms of cocaine in violation of 21 USC 846. He provided substantial assistance to the government in the case of United States versus William and Joseph Ferguson, CR 041131-GAF. And said assistance was not reasonably anticipated by defendant until more than 1 year after the sentence imposed by the court and was properly provided. So, gangster got to tell him, ease after the fact. And we're going to cover that because I got all that paperwork too. Let's continue on. By defendant, once its useful became reasonable apparent, the court finds that it has jurisdiction to reduce defendant's previously imposed sentence pursuant to Federal Rule of Criminal Procedure, FR. That ain't what I do, bro. I go to my room, I do my really let everybody eat, bro. I run a record company, bro. Anything with my name and my voice in it, all I gotta do is call that department that work for me and tell them go claim all the royalties, pull it down, flag all the accounts, and that's what happened. I keep it gangster with niggas I don't even fuck with, and I don't do that kind of shit. I let them eat. So I'm not searching the net about who's saying what. You saying it's a post about you? I don't know. I ain't never made a post about you, bro.
That's precisely. And that's what I was trying to get across today early in the room. Then I wouldn't have to go through what I'm going through right here. That's what I was trying to get across to you when I was talking to you. But you did what you do.
Niggas is worse than the DA, bro, putting shit on niggas and niggas don't even know what the fuck is going on, bro. I don't know what the fuck. I thought we had understanding. If any issue was occurred, we gonna holler at the homie. All that assuming and all that shit, like, that's where it's going wrong. Hey, nigga, I don't assume. I call the homie. Homie get niggas on the jack. It's a conversation.
Okay. Well, you know what? Your homeboy Rambo said that you and I
ain't talking about Rambo.
Listen, I know that. Listen. That's not what I said. That's what I'm saying. Listen. That's exactly precisely what he said. Now, this is what I'm saying, man. Hear me out, then I'm gonna hear you out. That's how we do this. I said, and I said in front of this whole platform, personally, I think that you're a social media marketing genius when it comes to sensationalism. Personally, that's what I feel. You the Jerry
Whatever that means, bro. I don't know whatever that means.
Well, what that means is that's a compliment. If you can't figure out what that means. I may not agree.
I mean, can't nobody tell me about me but me, bro, but I hear you.
Yeah, but see, you don't have to get on the defense all the time.
No, I'm on the defense, bro, because you came in today.
Right there.
Bro, you doing what you did before. Hey, bro, did you not give me your word and gave me and a homie? We all gave our word. We ain't jumping to no conclusions. If there's anything need to be hollered about, we gonna
conclusions. I didn't say that.
But you did though, because whatever is up, look, whatever is up, I still don't know what's up. I think you creating some shit, because I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Now see, now you insult my integrity.
Because when Wack put something up,
I'm like, I say,
well, you still ain't told me what's up.
I never once said that you put that up. If you
well, you keep saying that, walking about.
Hey, is that demonstration up there?
Yeah. I see some papers and some shit with my face on it, so I don't know what that is.
Hey, this the thing, homie. This the thing. The homie bro, he older, bro, so he don't really know this internet shit like that, my nigga. Somebody put his name, some other shit you was talking about, you know, other shit. Yeah, put dog.
Yep, y'all go. Respect. Say, respect. Not do that. Let Bride Dog and Wack.
I don't even know what he's talking about.
Hey, Wack, just respond to Bride Dog. Don't even let whatever they say on the side.
I ain't worrying about these little niggas, man. These little bro, they ain't nobody. I don't even know what he's talking about though. Like, I popped in, I was in the street for 10 minutes, and then you popped in. Like, so I don't. You come in talking about somebody wrote something on the post. I ain't never put a post up in my life with your name, so I don't know what you're talking about. Straight up.
Okay, that's fine. And I'm not gonna say I don't believe you, and I'm not gonna say I believe you, because I believe somebody gonna always report to you. That's just what my belief.
Bro, don't nobody, bro. Look, bro, dog. Look, as much as you want to think, nobody knows our connection, bro. But one nigga in this room, bro. Niggas don't know. Thus, it is hereby ordered that put the FRCP 35B2C, the sentence of imprisonment imposed by the court on June 16, 2003, in the matter of the United States versus Frederick J. Say, Gangster, CR01-99-SVW, be reduced from 240 months imprisonment to 156 months. He told his snitch and got 7 years off. It is further ordered that the judge, a commitment order entered by the court on June 19, 2003, be amended by the United States probation officer for the Central District of California to reflect the above sentence served on the Bureau of Prison of Los Angeles Consolidated Legal Center. Let's go back to this. This is the ugly part right here. Frederick J. Sayes provided substantial assistance to the government. Gangster provided substantial assistance to the government. You know who?
Hey, if I tell you, just listen to what I'm saying. Just listen to me. I'm gonna shut the fuck up as soon as I say it. When you ask me about us.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. All right. When you caught one of the cats from the East Coast and said he wasn't no good.
What cat? Which one? Who you about?
When you got on the brother, no, we got on Moose. When you got on him, when you got on
slow down. Who? Moose? I don't know who the fuck Moose is. Who is that?
Clubhouse. When you tore down, about calling him a snitch, state case, the state case. I'm talking about state case. Paperwork on. He didn't tell on nobody. All right. When you
read the down with departure paperwork?
In the feds, you get it down with departure. Did
you read the down with departure paperwork?
Yes, I did. When you take.
And I'm gonna be real, like, bro. I'm gonna say this again. And I'm tripping on you really bring that man name, but like you defended it, right? I'm gonna say it again, bro. I said in the courtroom, I gotta bring game in this bitch. And what about what post you talking about, bro?
All right, but it's up here. So it's up here on whatever the hell Hebrew put it up on. But this is what I'm saying to you, right? And I'm gonna say this to you right here.
But hold on, there's 4 different posters up. I don't know. I see some paperwork, a picture of me, and I don't know who. That's you?
I don't know.
The nigga without no shot. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Look, bro.
2 ex-NASA engineers just created a way to cool rooms in under 9.
Man, that's some wild shit. Boy, he ain't gonna stop ratting. So Bride Dog responds back to WACK.
Hey now, this your City Boy OG Pride D, host of Urban Realness. I got to address something real quick. The next few days, I'm gonna bomb interview, man, to address what this cat has been saying about me on the internet. But before I even say who this cat is, I remember when I was 16, an older guy, a hell of a hustler, told me, hey, Bri, sometimes you gotta let a hoe be a hoe, but then you gotta check that hoe and let that hoe know that you's a hoe. So hoe cake, whack no 100, give you a cool response. And we go all into you, fool. Might have a paperwork party, y'all. When that notice of dog, baby, come get all.
Wow. So Big, you say WACK 100 the police. What is your thoughts on that?
WACK 100 is the police.
I dream foreign. Funny though, I F for this content.
Man, I'm telling y'all, man.
So I do want to give the guy called Dream Foreign TV and
my Dream Foreign.
What time it is? I'm out here with Dream Foreign.
Just want to shout out Dream Foreign TV, kid.
Hey, what's happening? It's your boy Dreaming Foreign. Never live a life born. Now today's subject, man, we gonna do the life of a fuck nigga by the name of WACK 100. Now WACK 100 has been trying everybody for years and years, but everybody know he ain't nothing but a bitch that's just long and lost out of Pacoima. Now Pacoima is in the county of Los Angeles, but that shit far in the bitch. Let me go ahead and show y'all the visuals.
100 talking about the city out there right now. This is where Babyface is from, you know what I'm saying? You got the east side of Compton, you know what I mean? You got Bride Dog, got the west side of Compton, you know what I mean? And you know, this is the city of Compton, you know what I mean? This is Landwood and stuff like that. But WACK 100 is way up here. Nigga, look how far he is, nigga. Look how far, nigga. Look how, nigga, from here, nigga, there. So anyways, WACK 100 is talking, and this nigga crazy up here, crazy up here.
And this to add insult to injury, he also has made some false allegations towards Baby Gangsta, which is a well-known Compton G. And also he's got Santana Bach, has a reputation and just immaculate accolades as far as with this game banging shit. So for WACK 100 to sit on a platform and just, you know, falsify all these, you know, claims, it was just crazy. But I'm gonna allow y'all to hear this clip that I actually heard on 2 Gangsta for YouTube. So hopefully you guys sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Man, this is some nasty work. Today, WACK is trying to expose a respected WACK is accusing Baby Gangsta for telling. Baby Gangsta is not only respected in Compton, but he's also amongst the Crips. WACK got his paperwork, and to WACK, he's insinuating that Bride Dog was the one who gave him that work. I see.
After personally speaking with OG Bride Dog from Carver Park, Compton Crip, to make it clean, you know, for YouTube, but I'm also gonna keep it real. Brady don't fuck with WACK 100. Never have, never will. WACK 100 is falsifying a lot of rumors and saying a lot of bullshit. And anybody that knows Brady know Brady ain't with the bullshit. So for WACK to put this out there, that lets me know that WACK doesn't give a fuck about his moral conduct or his face in the community, because as easy it is to tell a lie, it's easy to check behind it, you know what I'm saying? So also, Bride Dog has something to say to WACK 100 as well too, that I played in the beginning, but for those that skipped that, I'm gonna play it again.
Hey now, this your City Boy OG Pride D, host of Urban Realness. I got to address something real quick. In the next few days, I'm giving a bomb interview, man, to address what this cat has been saying about me on the internet. But before I even say who this cat is, I remember when I was 16, an older guy, a hell of a hustler, told me, hey, Bri, sometimes you got to let a hoe be a hoe, but then you got to check that hoe and let that hoe know that you's a hoe. So hoe cake, WACK no 100. I'm gonna give you a cool response, and we gonna go all into you, fool, and we gonna have a paperwork party, y'all. On that notice, of me dog to baby Compton County, y'all.
There you have it yourself from the OG itself. Now, WACK 100, I don't know what angle you pulling out, but it's some bullshit, and you putting your own, you know, self at risk or whatnot, man, for falsifying these rumors on the OG like this, man. And it's looking bad for you, man. But hey, nigga, it's your life. If these niggas gonna do whatever they want to do to you, my nigga. You.
These niggas gonna do whatever. Nigga made it so bad he can't even go in. He can't go nowhere in the streets. He gotta walk around with an army. It's crazy. A buster can't never assassinate a real ninja character. You hate me because you hate me, see, cuz. Let's get to it.
Ain't no police threatening me about taking nothing, motherfucker. That's straight bullshit, man. Yeah, that declaration probably gonna give me a rag 59. Believe that. Cause whoever gave you that and you posted it out there, talking about I cooperated, talking about cause oh I had my son with me, and I didn't, nigga, use that, so that's some bitch. That's what bitches do, nigga.
OG baby.
Police threaten bitches about taking their kids, nigga. Ain't no police threaten me about taking nothing, motherfucker. They took me to jail, dropped my son off at my mama's house, and kept it pushing. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, talking about how I felt that was my only option. Nigga, I'm a motherfucking gangster for real, nigga. I don't talk it, nigga. I live it, nigga. I don't gang bang or none of that shit, nigga. But I'm always be a motherfucking gangster. You know what the fuck is you talking about? That was my only nigga. I'm a gangster. I always got options. So the declaration was some bullshit, man. As far as you talking about my homeboy Don Juan, me and Don Juan ain't never been in the same pen together, let alone a cell together, nigga. So where you fuck you get that from? Then you gonna say I ain't never walked a USP yard? Nigga, I done been on 2 USPs and I paroled from a USP, nigga. Where they check all paperwork. That's why you try to say I ain't never been on a USP. Nigga, I done been on 2 of them. If you gonna do your little police shit investigation, nigga, do it right, nigga. Do it right. Talking about I ain't been on no you. I done been on all level 4s, bitch. Man, this shit, hey, man. This shit crazy, man. I think what it is, homie, you sound like you're jealous of me. When you listen to his whole little thing, his little spiel, oh, you out here, you know, influencing the kids. So, nigga, if you knew anything about me right now, if you followed me, you would know, motherfucker. All I do is try to teach the kids, you know what I'm saying, to prevent them or convince them not to gang bang. If you really knew anything about me, you over there making shit up. You know what I'm saying? Talking about when you were selling that dope, you damn right when I was selling that dope, because I was young and didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was just getting money. I'm just like every other nigga out there. We didn't understand the consequences, you know what I'm saying, that was gonna go on in the community from selling dope. You always talk about the dope dealers because you couldn't fit it.
If you have a 700 plus credit score, you qualify for Chase's new program where you could access
That's something you wanted to do. What my low riding got to do with gangbanging? Oh, he coming with these. You sound, man, homie, for real, homie, you sound like a little jealous bro. When you really want to, you know what I'm saying, talk about it. That whole video sounds like a jealous female, man. You can say whatever the fuck you want about me, homie. You know why? Because ain't nothing you can say, nigga, gonna stop who I am, nigga. I got love. Motherfuckers ain't gonna stop loving me because you lying, nigga. Motherfuckers ain't gonna stop giving me my respect because you lying. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, nigga, you the one don't nobody love and respect, no? You try to bring black men down. You worse than the dope dealer, nigga. And try to come on here talking about it's all about the kids. What the
facts, my nigga? Nigga dropping that motherfucker. motherfucking science. You jumping that shit, right? Telling the trail.
What the fuck you doing for the kids, nigga? Motherfucker can watch me every day and see what I'm doing with them. And if you knew anything about me or what I was doing, you wouldn't open your mouth like I'm out here trying to convince kids to join the gang. Boy, this shit crazy, man. I'm gonna tell you something, homie. I'm good in my hood. In every hood I go to, nigga. I can go to every I can go to every Piru hood in Compton and be good, homie, and I'm a crip. You know, that bullshit you putting out there ain't finna change nothing, nigga. Niggas that know me, they know me. They know I ain't never going out like that, nigga. Nigga, I'm the one that went and had a motherfucking murder that my homeboy did, nigga. I'm the one sitting behind them boys looking at 27 to life and went to trial and ended up getting 13, nigga. Talking about, oh, he might have read it a long time ago. Nigga, that shit ain't gonna work, nigga. You ain't gonna name one motherfucker in the penitentiary, then you try to come with this bullshit about, oh, these niggas sending them. Can't no niggas send you nothing from me from the pen. Nothing. That declaration is gonna get me a rag 59. You know what I'm saying? Because that's straight bullshit, homie. And I'm gonna tell everybody on here, homie. That bullshit about the Ferguson shit that you brought up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all, the Ferguson brothers, that last paperwork he brought up, them 2 of the 6 motherfucking police that did a home invasion on me. These were some crooked ass police that came in my house, tied me up, beat me, tried to burn me, did a home invasion on me, homie. And I ain't gonna even tell, look, homie. Y'all Google that case, download that motherfucking case, and read that motherfucking testimony. I ain't pointing now motherfucker out, told him I don't know who did it, told him I don't know, I can't remember who did it. And they still gave me 7 years off because there's dirty police. Damn the motherfucking facts. You know what I'm saying? Now if a nigga got a problem with that for some dirty police, that any nigga on here that got home, because I really did it to try to get me some money and sue their ass. You know what I'm saying? They came to me, the police caught them 7 years after I was in jail. And came to me, I was trying to get me a lawsuit. But the judge told me after I filed it, I was time bored. Because it took so long. So nigga, I ain't never no motherfucking wreck, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now find something outside of that, nigga. Find something outside of that. Everybody that know me know who I am. And before I even before I even entertained that nigga, I went right back to the yard and talked to all the homies, you know what I'm saying, and asked them what was up, what y'all think I should do about these police, and all the homies in the motherfucking pen was like, fuck them, fuck the police. You said fuck the police with Rick Ross, you know what I'm saying? So why not fuck the police now? But see, you didn't come on here and tell these motherfuckers that it was the police. You came on here and tried to say some slick shit like it was some ordinary motherfuckers or some motherfuckers on my case or something like that. But them the facts, man. You know what I'm saying? Them the motherfucking facts, man. You know, shout out to my homie Don Juan, man. I know my homie ain't sent you nothing or told you nothing, nigga. You a motherfucking lie. You acting like all these niggas from the pen sending you something on me. What niggas ain't, how a nigga in the state pen or the federal pen got something on me, nigga? What they got? Because all you showed was that fake declaration, which is gonna get me a rag 59, and that bullshit about the police that robbed me and kidnapped me and beat me. Come on, man. Boy, hey, everybody on here, make sure y'all share this podcast, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all share. I ain't finna go back and forth with this clown. He can say whatever he want to say, the age shit, a package, all. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say, homie. I don't give a fuck. Because I am who I am, nigga. And a nigga like you can't never change who I am, nigga. Because everybody that know me and fuck with me, nigga, they know the real, nigga. Only a fake ass motherfucker like you, homie. Only a fake ass nigga like you will come on here and try to, you know what I'm saying, assassinate a nigga character, homie. But my character can't be assassinated, nigga, because my shit is 1,000. Not that 100 bullshit. My character is 1 motherfucking 1,000. Now you find one nigga in the pen and have him call in a real motherfucker and let us know what prison he in his real name. So if he lying, he can be dealt with. Find one nigga that I talk on, anywhere, in the pen, on the street, anywhere. I'm up out of this bitch, man. This your boy OG Gang. Matter of fact, I ain't even going up out of here. I'm just done with that conversation. I'm over with that there. But the last thing I got to say, homie. You the motherfucking police. Yeah. The 600, he came on that motherfucker talking about G, talking about Big U. Motherfucker, that paperwork you had was some bullshit. Talking about the only thing that shit said is that the police said Big U said Eddie Boy. He ain't got on no stand. He ain't made no signed confession. I don't believe no motherfucking police, nigga. And if Eddie Boy had a problem with it, he didn't have 30 years to deal with it. They was on the yard together and everything, nigga. Fuck, you don't even know me, 600. Stay the fuck out my motherfucking business, nigga.
That's a fact.
Cause I swear, nigga, it is what it is, man. Thank you, Jesus. Boy, y'all lucky I ain't who I used to be, homie.
Yeah, on that note, we gonna stop it there, man. A buster can never assassinate a real ninja character, man. This nigga Wack starting shit, but I think he done fuck with the wrong niggas this time. Him and 600 ain't gonna be safe running around them LA streets. And you know Wack ain't gonna show up in Compton. He can't even go to Gonzalez Park. So he ain't definitely going through Compton. Wow, shit, man. This boy be getting in his feelings, man. He got at ADAM22 for he allegedly saying that Adam disrespecting his wife or his girl, RANNB, on the pod with this dude named Stan G. We're gonna get to it. Let's get to this content. Like, comment, and subscribe.
I wouldn't have nothing to say about it, but don't be disrespecting like that. That ain't cool, bro. Don't do that with your wife.
What did I say? All I said was that he said he used to talk to her.
It was real. I ain't got nothing to say.
But why would I not believe him when he says that?
Stan G sat down with ADAM22 and said he smashed WACK 100's girl. Yeah, he really went there. Said it on camera like it was nothing. Now, soon as Adam brought that up on the live, WACK called in with the quickness, didn't even let it breathe. That man was hot. He told Adam, "You giving dudes a platform to run plays. These cats is lying and you letting it rock." WACK wasn't laughing either. He sounded like he had something else on his chest. Right before he hung up, he hit Adam with, "I'll talk to you later, homie. You already know what that mean." WACK liable to fire Adam up, for real. He don't play about false narratives about him, especially not about his woman. The ink barely dried on his last divorce. Now he forcing this young lady into a relationship. Even though they not officially married, that's still his. She from Greenville, Mississippi. Coming to Cali and Vegas probably feel like a dream. WACK a real actor too. This might be funny to Adam, but for WACK, this personal...
Bro, we just had Stan G on, and he keeps going like, "Oh man," like he's super animated, making all these loud ass noises and shit.
Y'all bringing Clubhouse niggas
The
over?
dogs start freaking out. Yeah, what? You're not a Stan G fan? Because WACK was tripping about me bringing him on too.
Isn't that like an enemy of WACK's?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Man, that is not an enemy, bro. These words is crazy.
Okay, podcasts or I guess digital adversary.
We got pod ops.
Yeah,
pod ops is crazy but real.
That's it.
So, what was the main purpose on bringing Stan G on, knowing that Mr. 100's finna
number one, I am an op lover. Number two, I have whoever on the podcast that I want to have on the podcast.
Talk
and
that
number
shit.
three, he has.
Talk that. Like Push said, he can just jump up, go somewhere else. No jumper Miami, no jumper Atlanta. Shit, no jumper New York.
An amazing personality, super deep knowledge of Memphis and down south rap politics. He was putting me on to all kinds of shit that I didn't know about. Like, he is out there doing the homework when it comes to who gets along with who down south with all these big name rappers and shit that we don't really know who's beefing with who and shit. Like, he was telling me crazy shit. I think he got a great personality. I didn't even know that he had beef with Wack when I brought him on, and then Wack started tweaking a little bit, but I mean, his whole thing, because he was talking, they'll see it on the podcast, but I guess he used to talk to RANNB.
Oh.
Which he did not in any way say that they spent time together, but he said they used to talk.
Well, Wack, he met the love of his life on Clubhouse. I thought millionaires would meet him in like one of these rooms or Galleria Mall out there.
He's not a regular millionaire.
Thousandaire, right?
I don't know, but I'm just saying he ain't like.
So why niggas meeting females on 21 Savage or nobody meeting no bitches on Clubhouse and wifing them, right?
Law. He got a new lawsuit.
That C-class celebrity.
A couple lawsuits.
2025, I feel like that's not that crazy. I feel
Man,
like
I fucked a girl off Clubhouse before, bro, and that's it.
Okay, if you spent anywhere near as much of your life on Clubhouse as Wack does, would it be surprising?
I spend a lot of time in my hood, but I'm not wifing no homegirls.
You could though.
No,
you might have.
I done few, but that's gonna be it. It's recreation.
So where are you allowed to find a love of your life from?
Well, me, I don't fuck females that gangbang.
Well, R&B don't gangbang.
No. I'm talking about him. If you taking these flights to out the country, you closing $200 million diaper deals, and you can then touch every state on the map. Why are you finding your bitch on Clubhouse?
What are you talking about?
That dude ain't never talked to my woman. If he did, I wouldn't have nothing to say about it. But don't be disrespecting like that. That ain't cool, bro. Don't do that with your wife.
What did I say? All I said was that he said he used to talk to her.
That's like a motherfucker coming up there making up lies about your wife, right?
Well, obviously it would be like that since it's exactly the same thing. But I'm just saying that I was just repeating what he said on the podcast.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, he's making up lies. If it was real, I ain't got nothing to say. Everybody got their past, but that's my point right there, right? Is the motherfucker come to a platform that I work at and just start lying. If it was real, I ain't got nothing to say. On Paul.
But why would I not believe him when he says that?
Hey, yo, you know what? R&B. I'm gonna let him tell you. This nigga. You're talking about, yo, you can talk. Like Adam, it ain't the truth, bro. If it was the truth, I wouldn't have nothing to say, bro.
Well, if that's true, then for sure we need to politic that. But that's just what he said.
Everybody.
I'm not gonna politic if something gonna happen. I'm telling you as a man, it's not true, bro. If it was true, I wouldn't have nothing to say, bro. But it's not cool, bro. I respect your wife, bro. Respect my.
This doesn't have anything to do with mine. But I'm just saying, if he came on the podcast and he said that. But I'm not making up anything about her. I'm just repeating what I was told, which I didn't have any reason to not believe.
If you learn how to do.
And in his feelings, y'all. This nigga in his feelings like a biatch. That's wild.
Nigga really like playing the game like Dan used to talk. This nigga really playing that game like it's cool, bro.
Ray J like
it's not cool, bro. The dead homies. That's not cool, bro. That's not okay.
It's not cool, man.
Okay, well, I mean, that's what he told me. I was just saying what he told me. If it's not true, then for sure that's.
You not understanding what I'm saying, bro?
This is all content for Wack. For Adam, I mean.
Right, Adam don't give a fuck.
He don't give a fuck.
He brought that nigga on his show to interview him. That nigga just said, yeah, I used to fuck with her. Caught her in the clubhouse. You know what I'm saying? It was part of the Get Along gang. Remember the clubhouse, the Get Along gang back in the day? She came to my clubhouse. She was giving me conversation. She was telling me about what she like, what she don't like, how she like it, how she don't like it, how she want it. She wanted a little R&B. She was loving it. Wow. He was probably sending her flicks. She was sending her flicks. That nigga whack sick. Like, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? Adam don't give a fuck.
You think he's just lying about it to get under your skin?
I know he lying, bro. This nigga, we made him on Clubhouse. We made his character. This nigga's a bum. Like, bro, we got videos. This nigga shitting his drawers, cracked out.
What?
He's a bum. He's homeless.
It's in the video.
We know every bitch he with. He fuck 300-pounders.
We need to see. We need that video then.
You can go find this nigga on Jerry Springer with 9 kids he ain't paying for. That's him. You to be up really breathing life into that, it just ain't cool on some man shit.
Well, no. Now, if you're saying that he's lying, then I'm like, okay, well, then we got to address that. But why would you think that I would just assume that it was a lie? I don't fucking know.
Hey, you know what, bro? I'll holler at you, bro. I'll holler at you, homie.
Okay.
That nigga shit. You know, we got one dead homie. That's fucked up. Hey, rest in peace to Zach. That's fucked up. Hey, Push, that's crazy, man. Somebody take your brother out, get off, then he opens up a burger stand and create a burger after your dead brother called the Zach Burger. That's crazy. It's nasty. During that live, Wack would continue to text Adam, and Adam was irritated by it. Let's get to this Stan G. Hey, this Tupac cover up, we're gonna come back on that, man. Wait a little bit longer than planned.
My baby. Why isn't that your baby?
Look at that.
Oh my, look. Took through the roof. Y'all see we in there. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all see how we done came up.
You know that's not my baby.
Why isn't that your baby?
Look at that baby, more. Look at that baby.
Bro, we just had Stan G on, and he keeps going like, oh man.
Hey, he wasn't lying. He said 300-pounders, right?
So, what was the main purpose on bringing Stan G on, knowing that Mr. 100 is finna?
Number one, I am an op lover. Number two, I have whoever on the podcast that I want to have on the podcast.
Stan G ruffled some of Wack's feathers, hit him where it hurt for real, R&B. Yeah, that's Wack's girl, and Stan took it straight there. I did a little research on Stan, and he just might be the oldest teenager on the internet. I thought Jim Jones was bad, but this dude, he's horrible. He's straight out of Memphis and swear he's still pimping. And this was crazy. This ain't even new behavior. Stan been on this same wave for years. He's been on Jerry Springer, Maury, and even Judge Mathis.
I think I'm going that way this weekend. Find out where that spot is and see what's on the menu.
Running the same tired game, stirring up drama, getting exposed, and walking off stage like he won something. This character, it was designed way before Clubhouse or WACK 100 ever hit the scene. Stan been building this persona like a bad movie with no ending. Same energy, same stunts, just a different stage. But now, he done crossed the line, and folks are watching. Let's break it all down. Stan had a room on Clubhouse he used to host regularly. Real slick with the setup, acting like he dropping game, but behind the scenes, supposedly, R&B would join private rooms with him and be talking about some country nonsense. Just off-the-wall convos, nothing really adding up. But here's where it gets messy. Stan G had a bad perk addiction, so anything coming out his mouth gotta be taken with a grain of salt. With addiction, a lot of times comes pathological lying, and Stan is no exception. You ever listen to him? He be sitting there shaking, talking slow, like he dropping gems, but really he not saying nothing, just dragging out words, fishing for reactions. And according to him, RANNB was overly interested. That's his version of the story. But knowing his track record, it's hard to tell what's real and what's part of his imagination. Still, in his mind, it wasn't a surprise to him, because she had already messed with a pastor and a pimp. So now, in Stan's eyes, Wack is the trick. Here's another twist.
You said a pastor and a pimp? Damn.
Pastor and a pimp. So now, in Stan's eyes, Wack is the trick. Here's another twist. RANNB is actually an ordained minister? Yep, she can legally marry couples. Stan knew that, and to him that made the whole situation deeper.
Wow,
he was inches away from locking her in, at least in his mind. But he just didn't have the funds or the means to level her up. That's where the bitterness comes in. He saw Wack come through with the resources, the spotlight, the energy, and it stung. Because for Stan, it wasn't just about her. It was about losing something he thought he had first.
Wack no. And he even told me off the muscle back then. It's all entertainment. It was all entertainment until I spoke about his gal. And me, I don't care about no female. You can speak about my gal. You can speak about whatever situation you want to speak about. But at the same time, I'm not tender. And that's probably that's the reason what's wrong with Wack.
So I heard that Stan G and Hamburger Chuck had RANNB before Junkyard, man. Well, man, she got kids, so man, it's definitely niggas done splashed all in that before. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was just, he was about to cry on that phone. He was real emotional. Like, nigga, I done put a lot of money into her. You see how she looks? She wasn't looking like that before I got her. Trying to get a good return on his investments. Fuck that. I got her teeth done, her ass done, boobs done. Fuck all of that. Let some dusty ass nigga named Stan G fuck up my happy home.
Tender. See, Wack, you need to get out there tender situation because everybody know. Even RANNB wasn't even there. She was a clubhouse female who was jumping room to room trying to find the best candidate that she can really mess with. That's why she put up these professional pictures and all that.
Wack always showed off RANNB like a trophy, especially when Adam was around. It was like he wanted Adam to hold her up for the world to see. Check out her body, bro. Walk past, baby. Bend over. All types of wild comments while he was live. And the crazy part is, she would actually do it. No hesitation. And Adam? He'd be sitting there staring like, damn! Is that natural? Wack swore up and down it was. Probably said it 1,000 times. Everybody with common sense knew he was lying. Except Adam. Or maybe Adam did know and just didn't care. He probably just wanted his slice of the pie.
Wack. Surprise. RANNB is the newest host on No Jumper.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. We're going to have her in here every day.
That's great.
And she's going to come home with me too.
The whole dynamic was off.
That nigga slipped that shit in real quick. Hey man, you got Snoopy BA's baby mama up there trying to hop on Adam's Peter. You know what I'm saying? That's just crazy, man. Niggas go up there and pimp themselves out, bunch of sandballs. It's crazy. But I think Wack will seriously fire on that nigga Adam.
Wack was showcasing her like a new Benz, not a woman. Now here's the real flex. Wack did something for her that changed the game. He got her body and her teeth done. Real upgrades. And I'ma keep it real. She went from a Mississippi 6 to a Cali 10. That's facts. You could see the confidence shift. The way she carried herself. How folks looked at her now compared to before. But it wasn't all smooth. She almost died on the operating table trying to get that body right. That's the part they don't brag about. The behind-the-scenes pain that came with the perfection. While Wack was parading her around on live, talking spicy, flexing for Adam and whoever else was watching, she had already fought for her life just to play that role. And that's what makes this whole situation even crazier. RANNB is from Greenville, Mississippi, a small town just a few hours outside Jackson, with a population of about 28,000. Her chances of meeting Wack on Clubhouse and moving out west were like hitting the lottery. Literally. Coming from a place like Greenville and making it in the entertainment world out west is rare. Now, if Stan G contributed even a tiny bit in the streets, that would still be more than Wack has ever done in that area. But what Wack did do was take Southern Sweets, the family brand of her people, and turn it into a company as his I'm sorry gift. He created something official out of it. RANNB nearly lost her life on the operating table overseas, and that scared her people to death. It had them looking at Wack all kinds of ways, questioning how he let that happen. That's when Wack moved them and the Southern Sweets brand out to the west as a peace offering and to rebuild everything. From a small-town Mississippi girl to building a new life and business out to the west, the
Build a bay. Damn. This is crazy. Nasty. Yeah, he trying to get her on Plug Talk. He gonna have Tania and her on Plug Talk.
journey was wild.
You're about to lose $40,000 for your car accident because you don't know this one trick. Check this out.
And the stakes were high.
The same vagina, that doesn't mean we're not sisters.
But were you created by the same sperm? Because that's the other way that you could be half sisters. Really?
Yeah.
Same dude?
Yes.
What's his name?
Davis.
Davis.
Yes.
David birthed. He said Davis. That Davis is a real tomcat, isn't he?
Davis.
He birthed him out good. You're a hound dog. Davis. Davis, you a nasty one.
Sweets in the building.
No, so today I had to do this because he tried to bring a no jumper cake. Smoother, you the
Man. This shit wild. Hey, man. We had a little bit more content, but I started later. Weekend's almost here. We may go in tomorrow. Y'all know what it is. Roll up, pull up, get blowed. BYOB. Bring your own brew, bud. No inferior smokes. If you're gonna drink, don't drink and drive. Gonna go through some shit, content. My boy just dropped some new content. So I'm definitely gonna do some reactions to that, you know, play that content, put your thinking caps on. I'll show y'all the still of it, but we definitely gonna get into that. We got 1090 Jake exposed. Jake and the Bloods back again. You got China Brim, Brian Blake. Shout out to Brian Blake. We got China Brim hooked up with 1090 Jake. Guess he did an interview on End of Sentence or whatnot. And he's saying, you know, it's okay to snitch. He kind of saying like he trying to kind of like giving it the oh, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? It's over. It's dead. On and tell. Just saw the, you know, the highest paid informant. So this is what these niggas on. And then we got that Tupac cover up. You know, we're gonna get into that. Couple other things, but yeah, man, pull up. Notifications on. Go check out TikTok. Pushy Push on TikTok. Pull this up right quick so y'all can check out the channel. Oh, this one right here, boy.
Yeah, it's funny.
That one's a little crazy one right there.
This one right here. Look at this thing. Yo, hold up. We're gonna just look at the motherfucking thumbnail, y'all. Look at that thumbnail. Hey, talk to us, man. Explain to us this one, man. Give us a little bit. Get a little sample on this one. What we gonna get into. Anunnaki mystery.
It's a lot to explain, but it just put a challenge on that Bible a little bit. That's basically what it does.
You said put a challenge. You sound a little low. My bad. I don't know.
Yeah, it puts a challenge on that Bible. That's in a real way.
Oh shit. Hey y'all, come on, man. Y'all got.
This is what Ivy League universities you can get into with a 3.6 GPA.
Yeah. Y'all know we don't fuck around over here. We try to give y'all some education, not just the normal goofy drama with YouTube and shit. But we try to, tap that third eye. So we got Anunnaki mystery, man. Was religion created to hide the war between created species? I like that title. So we're gonna pull up tomorrow, right? Hopefully the homie will be available to pull up tomorrow and get into it.
Yeah, that's Friday. Yep.
Yeah, man. So we're gonna pull up, man. Y'all, like I say, get your put your thinking caps on, put your pens and pads, and come to learn. We'll get to it, man. Appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. Y'all, be safe out there. Peace.
Somebody.
Hey, it's King Bill, nigga. Northside Islands. I'm on a 4-5X. Island, free the Knicks, nigga. You can't just walk on, nigga. Aye. Wanna join the game? Gotta slide first. Slide. Which one is the game? He gotta die first. Which one? Hit him in his brain, make his eyes hurt. Hit him. Put him in the grave on a t-shirt. Say my name, I'ma squeeze first. Squeeze it. Palomar's Park, put the P first. Peace. Patrolling through the set till my feet hurt. Patrolling. Go get the Corvette, nigga, reverse. Them ops ain't a threat, nigga, we worse. Northside Knicks on Vassar. Bitch on my dick, I'm finna bracker. Bet I get rich if I bracker. Bet. Make a right on town, nigga, head to hoe. Right. I'm finna set this bitch down right in front of the stove. Right. Then go get loaded on Logan. I'm loaded. 4-5 Glock, still smoking. I'm smoking. 6 shots left, reloaded. I'm trying to catch an op nigga out low. Don't get scary when we turn on Gary. Nah. Right after this, I'm finna pop a cherry. You gon' be a bitch like Halle Berry. Nah. Put that little nigga on the obituary. Yeah, nigga, jump out, do your shits. This the remix. Do. Wanna join the game? Gotta slide first. Slide. Which one is the game? He gotta die first. Which one? Hit him in his brain, make his eyes hurt. Hit him. Put him in the grave on a t-shirt. Nigga say my name, I'ma squeeze first. Squeeze it. Palomar's Park, put the P first.
Make you talking from the couch, come in the streets first. So I can stomp your ass out till my feet hurt. Just bought a new Glock, I make this thing jerk. Put a bullet in your scalp, make your brain squirt. Before I fuck with these snitches, I'ma die first. You can't come around me unless you slide first. Last time in the system, I almost got lost. Even on the straight line, I almost got crossed. I can send a pretty bitch to come top you off. And give my shooter 5 bands to knock you off. Then pull up to a trash can and drop you off. You ain't never see my type, I'm a different cloth. From Patterson Project, we put the P first. Let's fuck everybody, we put the G's first.
Pyro activate, shoot pistols accurately. Leave a nigga stiff like a motherfucking khaki crease. Man, you know I've been a fool, niggas know I do the do. Niggas spit your block, niggas splash like a swimming pool. G's used to spin like the fan on the ceiling do. Active top members get the job done, they do the do. Gang shit, shooter face, facelift, blue coupe, spaceship, blue coupe, paychecks, latex, safe sex, bitch. Meet me in the bathroom. Look, meet me in the motherfucking bathroom. On the set day, finger fucking them quet days. I be in my section even when it ain't the hood day. Nigga,
One on the game, gotta slide first. Slide. Which one?
Ball cap, national walk.
This for you, Rudy, too.
DJ Flip, make the money flip. Got up out the office cause I know my PO tripping on me. Put the blower out the bushes, not a weapon on me. Gotta make it back to Vernon Avenue, his churches on me. Coming from Imperial and Normandy, they catch me and they stepping on me. Stepping on the Brewers, man, you gotta be a shooter. Cause don't nobody like us, so I'm mobbing with the Ruger. Somehow I made it to Imperial and Hoover, and the Astros bounced out a PT Cruiser. Janky, soon as niggas bang, I try to spank him. This old bitch came out busting like his auntie. Breaking down the back street trying to shake it. And then a pack of Detroit Tigers came to save me. What? Know them niggas see me with the glove, but they ain't like Houston, that was hood. The shit that really sucked is I ain't even get a ride or nothing. Them niggas cracked it off and hit a cut. Fuck. Then I crossed Fig like it's safe for a Marlin. I ain't even know that I was looking like a target. The Brooklyn Dodgers ran up on me out apartments. Then the old nigga said, ain't you running up the artists? I'm like, yeah. He like, nigga, we gon' let you step. I hurry up and leave for niggas trip. I'm like, nigga, bet. Man, I gotta make it to the set. And I don't know the east, I'm from the west. So I got it in my jeans, billing down spring. Need some more bullets, man, I only got like 3. The nigga pull up on me, he gon' get the whole tree. Gotta cross the light and seen a pack of Wolverine. And you know I'm from the 10, what that mean? I'ma walk it up, bro. He had the whip and some shells, so we mounted up. He give me the shells, then he tell me if they spot the truck, nigga, you can buzz, just don't try to have the window up. What the fuck, boy, I'm on the run. You wanna ride or what? You can walk your ass up Pedro until your body's something. Hell no, either way, a nigga might just have to go through mail calling all these stupid bitches that ain't picking up my jail call. Slide down Pedro, he like, look, I go to Smigos. We in St. Louis and the birds get on the Rico. Yeah, I said birds, I ain't talking about an eagle. They shooting up the car, this nigga crashed to a street pole. I slam back, yeah, that. It felt like my hand cracked. Hoping I ain't broke my hand again up on that man dad. Chase me back to 87th Street and then I bang left. And seen the Oakland A's, but I got little for they seen the hat. Knew if I went west, then I would be right back in Houston. If I went north, that's the Cardinals and they trooping. Most Georgetown on the east with the movement. But I just don't be knowing where they coolin'. I swear to God, broke down Manchester, ran into the Hoyas. Throw up Georgetown, niggas take me to the soil. The homie like an hour, if you wait here, I can roll you. But if you got a slide, bro, I got a bike for you. Now I'm on a bike sliding down Broadway. And I swear down the Slauson, nigga, everything straight. Then I 58 thinking everything great. Then them niggas out of Boston got to running out the gate. Like New York killer, we ain't fucking with you niggas. I got right up off the bike, they don't know I got a pistol. So I'm whipping out this cannon, I'm a pirate to the grist bust twice and the whole clip gone. Get him! Nigga left the bike, got to breaking down grand. 52nd, 51st, I'm almost to the land. And if I make a left, I'm still in Houston, nigga, damn. And all them niggas knowing who I am. And then I hit the fence, old lady looking mad at me. I told her, man, chill, please, my phone ain't got no battery. She said, baby, runner, is that you, boy, is mad at me. She used to fuck with the big homie, who I'm out of here. Oh, I remember you. Can you take me?
Ain't like you got shit to do tomorrow. You don't have to go to work. Come on, take it.
That drink.
Hey.
Fat Woods full with dead ops. G-Face, the orange strings that make them stand out. They hang out, we gon' slide and make them bang out. Effing in it, 4-5s will make a dead op. Fat Woods full with dead ops. G-Face, the orange strings that make them stand out. They hang out, we gon' slide and make them bang out. Effing in it, 4-5s will make a dead op. I'm a fake West Kramer, pop up like fuck cameras. We gon' slide no drop-bys, we hop out and toe tag em. Bitch, not me for the 4, but the H will really matter. Nigga, this not me for the 4, but the H will really matter. I'm a criminal. Trigger bird, Tiny Trey and Tick. Shots coming home, so y'all better make a way for him. Hungry in your pockets, tap your bitch wanna fuck a crim. I'm sliding with this man, slam ducking, trying to crack the rim, the gang slide. Back to set to put my jewelry on. Been poppin' since the first, bitch. I'm groovy was her favorite song. And me and broke bitches, snitch niggas, we don't get along. Nigga, me and broke bitches, snitch niggas, we don't get along. Fat Woods full with dead ops. G-Face, the orange strings that make them stand out. They hang out, we gon' slide and make them bang out. Effing in it, 4-5s will make a dead op. Fat Woods full with dead ops. G-Face, the orange strings that make them stand out. They hang out, we gon' slide and make them bang out. Effing in it, 4-5s will make a dead op.
On the gang, you niggas not out. We been sliding all day, trying to figure where y'all hiding out. Chopper hit his face and knock his face off. Niggas try to play, they can't see. On the gang, them niggas Ray Charles. Addicted to the set. On the gang, can't get a day off. Niggas play ball. On the gang, we on the same yard. I hate baby P, one down for the same charge. That's my low, free him out the jam till we make it home. Give a dog a bone, if he get lost, I bet he make it home. The clock thought he was breathing on the gang, man, that nigga gone. Give a dog a bone, if he get lost, I bet he make it home. The clock thought he was breathing on the gang, man, that nigga gone.
Fat Woods full with dead ops. G-Face, the orange strings that make them stand out. They hang out, we gon' slide and make them bang out. Effing in it, 4-5s will make a dead op. woods full with dead ops. G-Phase, the orange strings that make them stand out. They hang out, we gon' slide and make them bang out. F&N and 4-5s will make a dead op. F&N and 4-5s will make a dead op. Dead op.
Notifications on, man. Salute to the replay mob. Make sure y'all subscribe to all the channels in this sector.
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com. Got a grip, nigga, get a grip, nigga, with the gang and rolling with the Alpine banging. Homie, what you gotta say? FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.